What's up?
Oh, not much. I just muted. How did I do that? Okay,
It's
there.
more like, what's up with that?
Hold on. Gotta.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. My TV was still on.
Oh, yeah. What's up with that?
What? Him switching his live?
For the second day in a row?
I don't know. Maybe he was just tired. Maybe it was late. He had a hard day at work. I don't know.
That's weird.
Or maybe he thought everybody was still in the other live.
Well, no, Paul killed it pretty much the same time his was going to start.
I know. It was like perfect timing.
Yeah.
And we all said something, so people could have just jumped over.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's up, Michael?
So, Mike.
I'm turning this off. I'm sorry. You don't need to see me tonight.
Yeah, it's all good.
This isn't my stream. I don't have to be on it.
The mid-engine Mustangs. Yeah, I actually saw that post somewhere. I don't know if it was Facebook, Instagram.
I saw that too. I saw that actually on. What's up, Brailsford? Hey, Brailsford. I'm in the middle of watching your latest video about your camper with the winterizing.
Oh, we have a guest.
Formaldehyde. Go.
Formaldehyde.
Oh my God, I've got to cut my lip, and I think you just reopened it. Holy shit. 91LX, Mark.
It's called a GT. Yeah, the mid-engine Mustang. It's called a GT. Yeah,
the Ford GT40.
Oh, and the Ford GT.
Yeah.
They're both very similar.
Yeah,
but they are not Mustangs.
He's like, formaldehyde, go.
I love that.
You have my attention.
Oh my God. All right. So back in high school, I had a buddy, we were going to a Triumph rock concert. I'm sure you guys have heard of Triumph, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Boys in the bright whites. No, that's Trooper. Never mind.
So this was a laser show by Triumph. First time trying acid for me. First time trying what's called Happy Stick, which has formaldehyde in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right. So, dude, talk about some potent stuff. Holy Jesus, Lord. So we burned one of those, before we even got on the highway. And, my buddy, right before we left, he's like, we were all Ace of Base. Oh, my God. Stop, Roseford. So, freaking before we leave, my buddy's like, anybody got to take a piss? Do it now, because I'm not stopping. You know what I mean? I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, man, I'm good. Let's go. Let's hit the road. So we freaking do this freaking Happy Stick, dude. And I'm so high in the car, and next thing I know, I got to piss like a racehorse, dude. And we probably weren't even 20 minutes into the trip. So I'm in a shotgun. I look over at him. I'm like, dude, you're not going to believe this. He's like, what? I'm like, I got to take a piss. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? I fucking told you if you got to go before we left, do it before we left. And it's like he didn't want to stop, but I literally had to talk him into stopping. So what's up, Big Stick? So freaking he gets on, gets off at an Oasis. I get out of the car, and it's probably 6 o'clock at night in the summertime, so it's still pretty bright. You know what I mean? It's not like it's nighttime.
Right.
I get out of the car. As soon as I closed the door and took my hand off the handle, everything went white. Nothing. Couldn't see my hand in front of my face.
Oh, shit.
I was like, holy shit, this just like hit me like a freaking wall. So I literally turned around for the car, grabbed for the door handle like a blind man, reached feeling the door until I found the handle, opened it up, got back in the car. As soon as I got back in the car, miraculously, my sight came right back. And then my buddy looks at me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, just go. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is going on? Go take your fucking piss. I'm like, dude, I can't see in front of my face when I get out of this car. Just go. I'll hold it.
Yeah.
And I
Damn.
Yeah,
so
dude.
You had to see Triumph at
Alpine Valley.
Okay.
In Wisconsin.
Was that your buddy with the Capri?
No. And no, he didn't go with us to that concert. That was because my buddy with the Capri went to a different high school than I did, even though we were still, best friends through high school.
Okay,
gotcha. I have to say, in response to something Brailsford said, dropping acid and watching the movie Hook, bad idea.
From ABBA. Oh my gosh.
No, not ABBA. The movie Hook, which is a great movie, loved it, with Robin Williams.
Yep.
But on acid, it's really a tripping movie. It is. It's not the thing I would say to watch. Now watching like that Led Zeppelin movie that they made. What was
House
that?
of the Holy.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is a good trip.
Dude, that's where you see
My
Jimmy
last
Page
trip
with that.
though was at a live concert with Primus as one of the 5 bands, and oh my god, it was freaking amazing.
I love Primus.
This is in Hawaii. And so we're on the mountainside at a farm and looking through the open stage because the stage was open, so you could see behind it was Chinaman's Hat. I don't know if you know what that is. It's off the east coast of Oahu, and it's called Chinaman's Hat because that's what it kind of looks like. Just beautiful. And
Really?
oh yeah, it was such a great concert. It was just amazing.
I'd love to get to go to Hawaii one day, man. It looks so nice over there, but so expensive from what I hear.
I lived there for 3 years, and there's more highways now on that island, and it's way overcrowded and super expensive.
They have a big I don't know if this is just a generalization, but from what I've heard, they got a pretty big like drug problem up there.
Oh yeah,
or down there.
They've had that for years.
Yeah, where are we talking about?
Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Well, I just remember when Dog the Bounty Hunter was on, everyone was on ice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was pretty bad.
He was in Hawaii.
Even in the early 90s, depending on what part of the island you went to, there's plenty of drugs floating around. And the homeless problem has gotten really bad. It didn't used to be. When I was there, it wasn't that bad.
Well, from what Sublime says the dinner costs in Hawaii, I can understand why there's a lot of homeless people.
Oh, it's so expensive. You can't afford to live there anymore because you're stuck on an island, for one, like Brailsford said, but everything other than pineapples, sugar cane, and a couple other things has to be shipped in.
Right.
And I remember there used to be, I don't know if there still are, there used to be cattle farms there that they grew Angus beef, and you used to be able to get beef fairly cheap, and but that was about it.
Yeah, dude. A Big Mac that would normally cost $6-7 here costs $13 there.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, when I lived there, it was early 90s, so it was nowhere near as expensive then as it is now. Everything I got was on post when I'd buy groceries or anything, if I did. But I didn't pay to live there, so somebody else paid me.
Oh shit! I totally forgot about the chat.
Cola, and for being Oconus, and got paid a lot. We got paid a lot more for just being in Hawaii. But it was the only thing when I joined the Army. The only thing I asked for was I wanted to go to Hawaii, and I didn't care. So I ended up in the infantry, even though I could have taken any job I wanted.
Oh, sorry, I missed the chat. Hey, Brailsford, Mike Hall, Rick McHugh, anyone else I missed? Stupid Pass.
It's Mike's garage. He didn't make it over here, did he?
I'm sure he'll be here.
He might be. He just jumped in right before the end there.
A couple bushwhackers, I'm sure, always is.
We haven't seen Salty tonight.
No.
He's been less and less. He's been busy lately. I think they're prepping to move again. And he's been kind of busy, and he was sick for a while.
Yeah. Well, moving's never fun.
No.
The only thing he's prepping to move is his ass from one chair to another when he goes outside to have a smoke.
No, I think he's been trying to get stuff done. Well, he's been trying to get stuff done during the day. I know he's been gone during the day a lot, doing stuff.
Yeah, I guarantee you he's listening right now. He's like, fuck you, Sublime. That's the kind of stuff that pulls people out of the weeds.
Yeah. That's what it is just up the road from my house at the Loves, because Loves is just everything's overpriced there. But the McDonald's, there's a McDonald's and a Subway. The McDonald's attached to it has normal prices.
Maybe Drew's in the weeds. Should we start talking crap about him? How he didn't go live? Pull him out?
Oh, I miss Jersey Mike's. I wish I had a Jersey Mike's near me.
Yeah, we don't have that up here.
When my youngest son Zach worked Jersey Mike's, I had one chance that I went in there with him and got a sub at price. it was like so cheap, and it was one of the best subs I've ever had at a sub shop.
Dude.
At a chain.
Yeah, we have almost every chain up here. We have Firehouse, we have Jersey Mike's, we have Jimmy John's, we have Subway. And there's a couple other that I'm not remembering.
Yeah, you have Jersey Mike's, but Firehouse. Firehouse is like the only one here that's too far away for me to want to go to. But it's probably one of the better ones around here, unfortunately.
Harris Teeter and Public Subs. I've heard Public Subs are good. People have talked about those before.
Public Subs, if you have them make them for you right then, like instead of the pre-made ones, they're pretty good. I buy all my meats and my deli meats, like my roast beef. I get the Publix brand roast beef because it's better than the Boar's Head, and then I buy the Boar's Head Swiss cheese because it's better than the Publix.
Hey, as long as you're making progress, Frick, and you are making progress, it's all good, brother.
Man, Rick,
I've never tried Firehouse or Jersey Mike's yet. What were you going to say, Mark?
I was just going to say, Rick sent me some pictures today, man, and he is, he's doing a great job on that thing.
Now I'm not special, Rick. I'll never mind. Our relationship will never be the same again.
Ah, shit, me and my big mouth. Sorry, Rick.
He sent me those pictures too, and it's like I'm sitting here feeling all special, and it's like, no, I'm not special.
No, you're not special.
I'm not special.
You're just on a list.
What's up, Boosted?
What's up, Boosted?
Hey, what's up, RJ?
You know, it's funny too, because when you look at the Drew's main picture for his channel, it shows his Mustang that had the stars and stripes, my car, Boosted's old truck, Karma and Karmob's Mustang. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there was one more. And
didn't it have Boosted?
And Boosted's Mustang, Boosted's orange fox body, the 4i. Three of those 5 cars are not owned by the owners anymore. The only ones that are still owned are mine and Mob's. That's
the one car he cut out of that picture was mine because it was a Focus.
Yep.
Man, I can't believe that Boosted's car is for sale like 10 miles from Gary. That's crazy.
Really? The orange one?
Yeah.
Or the gray?
No, the orange one. It's for sale right now, and Gary was saying it's just like a hop, skip, and jump away from his place.
Really? Well, that guy just bought it. He hadn't even had a season with it.
I got to try Jersey Mike's then. If Mike says it's good, it's got to be.
You really should try Jersey Mike's. It's really good, and get it wet. You know?
Do you have 5 guys, Sublime?
Yeah, sure do.
Sublime loves to have 5 guys in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, we already had that.
Here we go.
And Rick, no, you sent him to me on DM on IG. So I saw him there before I saw him on Facebook. And that's when I was feeling all special, but it's got crushed.
He won a free car. What kind of free car did he win to sell that one?
Wait, who won a free car?
The guy who bought his Mustang.
What? Why would you? He's probably selling the other one to mod that one. What kind of car was it, Boosted, that he won?
That's what I just had.
Yeah.
An SC4.
Where are all these people winning free cars from?
No shit.
An SC4i, supercharged 4i. Damn. Yodi.
With a Yoda. Yeah. Okay, so God, I don't get that lucky. I try and win cars, but I never win.
Watch, I'm going to go back over to Drew's channel after the stream's over. He'll probably already have his back picture changed.
Yeah.
Nothing but a big blue stock Mustang with ugly wheels. It's stock wheels. He'll be the first to admit it. I'm just busting his chops. Hey, I don't like my wheels much either, but at least I like the fact that they're at least all gloss black and not that. I hate those like the stainless look on the wheels.
Oh,
so
yeah. I have performance pack wheels on the front, or no, I don't even know what I have on the front of my car right now. It might be the stock ones for the non-performance pack.
I'd like to have signature wheels on mine.
You know what I was actually thinking? The wheels that are on Paul's new car. You know how good those would look on his Termy?
Oh, they would look so good.
Oh, yeah.
Those are nice wheels, though. I like
them.
They're
really nice wheels.
Yeah, I bet, Boosted. Good trailers aren't cheap.
That race car life.
Heck yeah.
No, good trailers.
Are you still working, Boosted, or are you off right now? And I'll be in Jackson March 1st, bud.
I felt bad for. I was talking to Josh yesterday. He hadn't worked in a couple months still.
Yeah, I remember him saying that in the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, he is working. Okay.
Zach, what you crying about?
Yeah, Zach, talk.
I'm gonna start charging you $1 every time you complain, brother.
He doesn't have water right now because their well's out.
Really? Wells in Tampa? Thought you were like downtown. What's up, Euro?
From Newport, my mom.
So you go on nights Monday. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Zach.
Lately, we have been having issues a lot. Our toilet decides to freaking crap itself. When we had somebody come one time and we already paid over $1,000 for them to fix it.
Fix a toilet? No, I never pay that much to fix a toilet.
Good help is hard to find. $1,000 to fix a toilet.
You can go buy a brand new one for like $400 and just change the whole toilet.
One of either my sister possibly stuffed a bunch of baby wipes down, and it continuously did like 9,000.
What's up, Catfish?
What's up, Catfish? How you doing, sir?
I could have my pipes cleaned or changed out for less money than that. Because
by the way,
before.
Oh, sorry,
I had all the pipe. I had all my plumbing in this house done for like $3,000.
You want?
Oh, Heroes! By the way, brother, I went and checked out your drag racing passes. That car sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I was like 3 minutes behind you. I went and go checked it out last night right after the stream, and I saw you were there like 3 minutes ahead of me.
Yeah, I love that color, man.
What's up, Catfish? How you doing, sir?
Eros on his YouTube page there, he's got a little compilation of him racing a few different vehicles.
Yeah,
I'll have to go check that one out.
And the freaking drive on Pikes Peak, dude. I commented on his Pikes Peak video. I'm like, dude, can you only imagine how me and Mob would drive on that road?
The last time I drove on that road, I was in an Escort.
Oh God.
Yeah.
At least you weren't with an Escort.
How do you know?
Probably would have been better off.
How do you know? Oh yeah, I owned an Escort. Never mind, I couldn't afford one.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with an Escort.
I actually really liked going up Pikes Peak. It was a nice drive, and it was summertime, so it was only a little bit of snow at the top. But it was something I wanted to drive, and it was one of those places I wanted to go. I just didn't have a performance car at the time. And yes, I would love to go back, and I'd also love to hit Tail of the Dragon now that I have a really nice car for that once I get it done.
Boosted, I agree, but the only problem is Tail of Dragon has gotten so glorified over the past few years. From what I've heard, it's almost not fun now because cops monitor the hell out of it. You know what I mean? And they say if you even freaking put a tire on that yellow line, they're giving you a ticket.
You're done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's bullshit because
What's up, Lefty?
even doing the speed limit, you can do that.
Yep.
You know what? They want to give me a ticket for that. I'll fight that.
That's 2 guns, 2 bucks, brother.
Yeah, Pike Peak's Rangers are pretty bad too.
Wait, hold on. What did I miss here?
Era's talking about the Rangers on Pikes Peak. Now, when I went over,
they will stop you if they think they.
It was like
Really?
1994.
So, me and Mob wouldn't make it 3 miles then on that road.
No, some of these roads are just bad for the roads that are good to do things like that on are bad for it now because the internet's killed them. The internet's gotten them too popular.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I think your Roush Sublime would have been fun on a road like that. Just hold the gear and stay in the power band the whole time. That must have been wicked.
Oh, I know. I got curves here too. I know, but you tell Boosted, you got them right outside your dang house.
Yeah, but you got people around there that probably bitch at you too.
Yeah. And then you got to worry about that damn crazy lady that's walking in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
But Boosted's living that straight life now where it just goes straight really freaking fast.
Yeah.
You just got to keep the bullhorns between the lines, so you're good.
You still... Why is it still in your driveway? Put it in storage.
Storage costs money.
Yeah, it does. That's why I got rid of my big trailer because it was costing me $50 a month to store it.
That's when it helps to have friends that own farms.
A block and a half down the road, though.
That's true.
But it just didn't make sense to be paying money to store it. But now I really miss it.
Yeah, if I was ever able to get a car trailer, I got a couple places I could probably store it. Granted, one of them is like a 40-minute drive to get to, but hey, it's probably be free storage or very cheap storage.
And that's where your problem is. You're supposed to go camping, and you're not doing it because it's raining. Oh my God! If I didn't camp because it rained in Washington, I never would have gone camping. And I used to go camping every year for over 10 years. Every year we went camping. And
It's not a camping trip if it doesn't rain at least once.
And in fact, it's fine. You put up tarps. That's what tarps are for.
What's up,
This
Mom?
hour of the live stream brought to you by NyQuil. Or sorry, Sublime GT 500.
Capital N, small Y, big fucking Q.
Sublime Quill.
Yeah, Sublime Quill. There you go.
See, NyQuil is the cure for all you 12-step people. NyQuil's the 13th fucking step. It's over the counter. You can drink it.
Yeah, it doesn't have near the alcohol in it used to, though.
Are you drunk? No, had a cold. Same cold I can't shake. I've had it for 3 years. I'm high as a kite and my teeth are green. Merry fucking Christmas.
Kids are already sick. Gotcha. Yeah,
Dang.
I was doing it without really young kids like you have. My kids were a little bit older. So.
Is it your little one again, Brailsford?
I hope not.
Your youngest? Poor kid's been getting sick so much lately.
I think the kids just get it from school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when my kids start school in September every year, it seems like for the first month, everyone gets sick.
Yeah. Enjoy it. You're not supposed to enjoy it. You're just supposed to be out there drinking. I'm sorry, that's the way I camped. I went out to drink for 3 to 4 days in a row. And
I never really
fire and drink.
Unlike my brother, you don't go back in August. You go back in July.
Shoot guns, drink, sit around a campfire, and just BS with your friends. And that's what I did camping. And during the day, we'd probably get out we used to get out what are those, airsoft guns and play, war. And that's, when my kids, that still hurt them, and it didn't hurt me. Hey, later, Boosted.
Get some sleep, OJ. Have a good one.
Take care, bro. Tell Jess we said hi.
Yep. They just
I was going to say something and I forgot now. What were you guys just talking about? Oh, the camping. Yeah. I was never really into camping, dude. And if I was a kid nowadays and my parents tried to take me camping, I'd be one of those persons that just stayed in the trailer or the camper or whatever and freaking was on my freaking technology.
Oh, see, that's the thing. Back then we didn't have the technology, a lot of it. We had cell phones, but they didn't. Where we went, they didn't.
Night, Brailsford.
And we also went tent camping, so there was no camper to sit in.
You see, we had when I was growing up.
You just didn't buy it boosted.
Well, Boosted
I was saying,
leaving. Brailsford's
yeah,
leaving.
Brailsford's leaving as well.
Oh, I don't know. All right, later, Matt.
But when I was a kid, my parents had a camper, but they made us kids sleep in the tent.
Well, so when I was a kid camping, my dad, a lot of times we'd go out in the RV he had, but I would choose to sleep in the tent because it was just more fun. And but it was always, these camping trips were always just fishing trips for him. And I didn't mind because I get to go fishing.
Last time we went camping, I tried sleeping in the tent, and I was like, yeah, no way. I ended up sleeping in the cab of my truck. Steph woke up in the morning like, where's Mark? And she saw me with my 2 legs sticking out the sliding back window of my truck.
Oh, God. So I used to have a canopy on the back of my truck, so I just put I put an air mattress in the back of my truck. Worked great. That was my 95 F-150. That
Mom, you out of here too?
Love those trucks.
I feel like a freaking boxer here. People are just chucking and diving me.
What?
At least they're not falling asleep.
Yeah.
Where's Gary?
He is. Oh, we got Cooler 731 in the basement. What's up, Mr. Chris?
Oh, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Chris?
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, not much. How's life? How's work?
Brailsford, the Chappelle Show quotes.
Yeah, that was funny. That was after my time camping.
I can smell them.
Did you just cut your hair recently?
It's been cut for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
My nose
Monster in the house.
cut those recently. Sorry.
We
I'm
just
kind of
lost
taking. I'm kind of taking a seat right now because I'm tired. I've been fighting this thing for the past hour and a half.
Oh, the chair.
No, my new seat covers.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The seat. Sorry, the seat covers.
Yeah.
I've heard that those cat skins can be a bitch to put on.
But they look so good, especially in your car, man.
Here's the kicker. Start to finish. Time is it? 2 hours. Stripping, installing, back together.
That's really good.
Oh, so those are the ones where you have to take the original cover off, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. These are. Yeah. I mean, hang on.
Those are the replacement covers,
Correct.
not the on top of, because they make both.
Yeah. Correct.
Dude, that takes some hand strength to do that. I'll say that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it does. And I don't have that kind of strength. That looks
Good.
Hold on.
Color on those.
Full screen that, yeah.
I do love that color on those.
The back seats are already done, right?
Yeah. Back seats are already done. I've got this one done. I've still got to get the driver's side done probably this weekend, and I'm waiting for one more headrest so I can. And the inside of the car is done, except for which now this I may farm this out to somebody else. The door panel pieces.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a whole kit. Okay.
Yeah,
You don't want to do the door panels?
Yeah, that replaces the door panels.
No, I'm saying, but are you going to do it with the door panels?
I may attempt it. We'll see it. I may attempt it.
I can see
Fast
that.
truck says that. I like that color. Yeah, that's because that's basically the same color of his inside of his Corvette.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
I sat in that sucker, man. I can't wait to get a ride in that car. It's like
You
now
see what
every time I
Eros-
go to Bob's, I'm stopping at Super
Originals?
Fast.
You see what Eros said?
Awesome color.
No. Go up to.
Oh,
I'd rather walk down the
I'd
streets of Brooklyn.
than risk confronting a bear with a thin layer of 10 protecting me.
I didn't have to worry about bears where we were. We were
Unless it's a cocaine bear.
We didn't worry about bears.
Tony Montana, the bear.
Protection against bears.
I can't believe that movie's coming out, dude. That's crazy.
Carried. So, and two guys plot guns that would stop a bear.
Oh, boy.
Kojima.
Ooh, look at
Kojima.
that thing.
Shiny.
That's pretty.
Oh, you don't got to put it on full screen.
Oh,
It's
why
pretty,
wouldn't we? Sure we
It's
do.
a very nice booty.
I want to see how long you can hold your hand in that position. Let that blood draw down the arm here.
Oh, that's pretty too.
Yeah.
Damn. I wish I had that in my garage.
Thank
but
you. Oh my God.
I'd actually rather have that Nissan in my garage. Seriously. That would be the car I want out of the two.
And
Super Fast asked, are you,
Well, when you
Are
come
you-
to a party at Mob's, I'll give you a ride in it, Pinks.
Sweet.
It's-
I'll be there.
And honestly, see, I learned my lesson doing upholstery on the Cobra. I let my body weight do a lot of the stretching. Like I will lay my fat ass down on the seat to get the stretch, give me enough stretch where I can just go snap and not have to fight with it so bad.
Mm.
do they snap into place or how do they go back into place?
The bottoms are completely snapped with their own. I forget what they call them, like tension clip retainers. The rear has 3 hog rings you have to put in, and then the rest are clips and Velcro and everything else.
Gotcha.
It's really not that. I mean, it can be bad if you've never really messed with it before. I mean, I've done it before, and I watched a video. I even watched a video that LMR put out, and it's like literally, I started at 7:30, actually around close to 8:00, stripped them, had them back together, and sat down on it, turned on YouTube, and I jumped on.
Not bad.
Yeah, I got a firefighter that lives by me and he's got big muscles. He would definitely come in hand for a job like that.
See, the one thing is though, all big muscles and big hands come in handy, but like some of this stuff, I end up having to use
Like breaker bars for
to
leverage.
get into a couple of the areas for the clips.
Really?
Yeah, just enough to like depress them in there, and then they pop, and then you just give a little tug, and they'll snap in. And also the removing them too.
You okay there, Sublime?
Not right now.
Live.
But
Don't miss that exit.
Good night, baby.
Kind of like one of those old cartoons where they spit in the bucket.
Yep.
That's a spittoon, son.
Yeah, the spittoon.
There we go. Change up my avatar so I could see the power.
So Sublime.
You.
So you were making fun of my quotes in my video.
Blue Gauge.
I wasn't making fun of it. It was just the fact you're like, well, we're doing 80 to 70, so we're not really against the law. And I'm like,
Yeah, that was funny. Hey, Mach
I
one.
had to get technical, bro. I always get technical like that.
Hey, Gary.
You know, when I'm doing my average 130 or 40, that's a little different. I figured 80 was pretty good.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, Dream?
So
Hey, how you doing?
those old shocks they look so bad.
Dude, they were freaking really bad. I couldn't believe how bad they were. And to think that I was doing 100 miles an hour with freaking Funky and Sublime in the van a couple weeks prior.
Oh,
People snuck in here. What's up, Gary? What's up, Four
What's up,
Blue?
Blue?
yeah, they all just came in.
What's up?
Yeah, I mean,
Element.
What's up, Gary?
Have a good night, Blue. I hope you get some rest, man.
Yeah.
it's nice, Blue.
Yeah, have a good night, Blue. Keep on keeping on, bro. Keep on keeping on.
I tried to give the thumbs up for this one. I did not. I get that like button hit.
Yeah, you better smash that like button, bro.
You know, usually I do it before I even come in, but
I really care about my algorithm.
I came in too quick. I came too quick. That was the problem.
I need to get to sleep, but wanted to say, hey, you guys.
You have to do it right. You gotta do it. You gotta go. Hang on. You gotta kick your jaw out. Hey, you guys.
Yeah.
I heard the "Hey, you guys" from the electric company there, so I'm also
Yes. That's the where it came from, the electric company. Yep.
I thought you were doing a Pee Wee Herman.
At least it wasn't Great Space Coaster, because then there'd be no GNUs as good GNUs without Gary GNU.
Or it could have been Blue's Clues, too.
Oh yeah.
What the hey you guys?
Yeah.
Oh come on, dude. That's you guys are all wrong.
It's the electric company. It's the electric company.
No, man, no.
We need to quote
What?
Spaceballs. I'm surrounded by assholes.
No. The
What, Gary?
Goonies.
Hey you guys.
The electric company came out before the Goonies.
Oh
Yeah,
like poke your head.
So there
Electric
you go,
Company is
buddy.
so much earlier than Goonies. I
Goonies.
think Goonies stole it from them.
Yes, exactly.
Hey you guys.
Yeah, but that was Chunk, man.
So, you know, how weird is it that Boosted Snatchback shows up 15, 18 miles from my house?
18.2, get it right, son of a bitch.
Is it
You haven't bought it
physically
yet?
there? Like
The
you've seen it
orange
with your own
one.
2 eyes?
The orange one
Yeah.
Agent Orange.
is just
Yep.
down the road, man.
He sold it to somebody in North Carolina. They sell it already?
They must have, because the guy up here's got it up here for sale for $24K.
Yep.
Well, it's all yours. Go buy it.
I want my car back. My car's gone. So
Pink, send me the money and I'll go get it.
Yeah, if I had the money, I'd buy it myself.
It's a gorgeous
Dude,
car.
that's an awesome car, man.
See, all the younger people are saying Goonies because they don't even remember or know what the electric company was.
Exactly.
I never watched the electric company. So
I did.
Hush.
Electric company, man.
The electric company
Let
was.
me tell you something, man. When the electric company's out, I'm too busy chasing tail.
I was like 5, man. The
Too busy
electric
for a
company was
picture.
like the poor man's Sesame Street.
I'll say
Really?
when did Electric Company and Goonies come out?
Oh, dude, the Goonies were probably late 70s, early 80s at their earliest. The electric company was out when I was 4 years old, for crying out
Yeah,
loud.
electric company's from like the 70s.
Yeah. Early
Goonies is
70s.
from the 80s.
I wasn't even a twinkle in an eye yet.
Yeah.
Me neither.
Neither was the rest of us. That's when the Model T was brand new.
remember it. Oh, got you, Poor Blue. Poor
Remember,
Blue, go get some sleep, sir. Go get some sleep.
The electric company came out in 1971.
Yep.
Okay, when did Goonies come out? I said early 70s.
77?
No, Goonies came out in the 80s.
It was 80s. It was like
Yeah.
84, wasn't it?
I guess early 80s, late 70s. I guess dead on with electric company, early 70s.
Yeah, early 70s was electric company. It was like, you know, it came after Sesame Street because I think they were 60s.
I was on Romper Room when I was a kid. It was still in black
The
and white.
Goonies came out in 1985.
Oh, 85. Okay, I was close.
That's funny. I came out in 1985.
I came out in 1971, same year the electric company did.
Damn, I tell you, Mark, I got kids older than you.
Big Stick Stangs, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
85.
What's going on,
Oh,
Big
yeah.
Stick
I remember the Romper Room.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a few select people here.
Okay.
I already know I have one call out with Sublime.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want in?
What?
Call out for the takeover.
Who was I going to race that I was?
Oh, my shit's too slow.
I was supposed to be racing somebody.
Salty's gonna smoke you in the Ranger, man.
Yeah, but your car should be done by then, Bob. The 500 should be done by then, right? Or at least done with what you're going to be doing?
Slow.
You know what I mean?
I know it'll still be too slow.
At least I still think it'll be a good race. You know what I mean?
A fun race.
It'll be a contender, man. It'll be a contender.
I could have been a contender.
It could be a contender, man.
Adrian.
Also, Circus had pedophiles. That's what they had.
Kim, do you remember the electric company show?
I remember Sesame Street, the electric company, the Great Space Coaster, and 321 Contact. Those were all shows I watched as a kid.
321 Contact. That one I've never heard of.
Really?
Yeah.
Look it up.
See, I was Knight Rider, all the Looney Tunes, Wile E. Coyote, and all them.
Yeah.
And my mom tried to get me to watch Sesame Street, and I literally got up and went to the other room.
Well, those were later on that I watched those shows.
Man, I was the Three Stooges, Abbott and Costello.
Oh yeah, I watched those too.
Abbott and Costello. Oh my God.
For me, it was so when I was a little kid, Sesame Street was just it was on, and I could watch it when I was little. And then same with Electric Company, two shows. And then when I got older, it was like everything that was older than me at the time I watched.
Same for me, Blue.
I watched Three Stooges, like you said. I watched a bunch of that stuff, but then it was, Knight Rider. But depending on the time of day and the year, it was like Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days.
Hey.
Oh God, Happy Days.
Happy Days. The Happy Days is where Jumping the Shark came from.
Oh God.
I remember that episode too. It was horrible. I didn't think so back then, but going back and watching it now, I do.
Oh, I know. It's so cheesy.
Oh, so cheesy.
Zach, Barney was way after my time.
Oh yeah. I wanted Barney to die. I was old enough that I wanted him to die when I saw Barney.
Oh my
I thought
God.
you were taking a break, Bob.
Watched Barney when they were little. The purple dinosaur.
Yeah, my kids watch Barney.
Mr. Bob,
Yeah,
I thought you were taking a break.
I am.
Yeah, I am.
He's taking a break.
I meant like a break from taking the breaks.
I'm taking a break.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Break me up a piece of that.
Oh, now I want candy.
No.
Let me tell you, out of all the kids' movies that my kids have watched, that I sat down just to watch a movie with the kids, that I liked the most was Wreck-It Ralph.
That one was pretty fun.
That movie was awesome.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh yeah, Wreck-It Ralph. It's pretty
It's
good.
the one where they go into the video game world. It's after your kids' time, Sublime.
Oh.
but it's a good one. It's Seth Rogen that plays like the voice of the main character. It's pretty good.
I like what Stupid Fast just said.
Oh my God! Yes, he's right. She did.
He's
Just like
correct.
Barbara Eden, dude.
I
Barbara
watched all
Eden was
those
hot back
movies
in the day.
because of her.
Barbara Eden was hot back in the day. There's
Oh,
no doubt
she
about
was.
that. She was
I
being
dreamed
summoned
of
to
Jeannie many,
Farrah
many nights.
Yeah. And there's some episodes where she wasn't wearing a bra. That's funny.
Yeah.
Give me Farrah
She showed
Fawcett
her
in the Cannonball
belly
Run.
button. Can you believe it?
Ooh. Yeah, Farrah Fawcett and Cannonball Run. Hello.
Oh.
Yes, please. Thank you. Can I have another?
Paw Patrol. No Paw Patrol.
Oh my
Watched
god.
Paw Patrol with Shelby when she was a kid.
That wasn't bad.
Now, my son, he watched the Power Rangers every single morning.
Oh wow.
I watch Paw Patrol with my grandkids, so
Yeah, Paw Patrol, Peppa Pig, the Mickey Mouse
Peppa Pig's
Club.
the
We watched all
worst.
that stuff when
I
Shelby
like
was a
Peppa
kid.
Pig though, so I'm
Yeah.
All right, Poor Blue. Take care, brother.
Get some rest, brother.
Yeah, I gotta hop out of here too. I just wanted to come hang out for a little bit. I gotta get up tomorrow at 7 a.m. with the wife and daughter. I got a haircut early tomorrow morning.
well. That's,
Barbara Eden had a 69 Mach 1? I didn't know that.
Hey, man, hey, Carmob, you better take a picture of before and after on your haircut so T can see it.
Yeah.
I know he'll get all excited.
Yeah.
Speaking of T, where did he go?
You can tell it's real dark in here.
I think T went to bed. Yeah,
It don't make a difference. He's got an incest with Carmob's hair.
All right, Bob. Have a good one, brother.
Hi, Mom.
All right,
He
you guys.
wants to run his fingers through Mob's hair.
Well, if he's at
Later, Mom.
Hey,
You have
go.
a good night, man.
If he comes to party at Mob's, he can run his. He can run his hair.
That's a once-a-year thing for him.
For a while, Mob's hair was getting pretty tall.
Yeah. You could tell when he wore that hat during that video for the shock installation that it was pooping out of that hat.
Well, it's been way worse than that, though.
Oh, yeah.
So
Way higher.
I watched a little clip of the electric company.
Yeah.
And you're right. It does say, hey, you guys, beginning of it. But you know
Yep.
what? I never watched that movie, man. In 71, I was out riding a dirt bike.
Yeah. I was.
He's like, I was the real Fonz in 71.
Yeah.
In
That little 50 trail bike.
71, I was riding the nipple or the bottle.
Oh, my
There's
God.
no riding the bottle. What are you talking about, Pete?
Oh, wrong, different bottle though. This one's got alcohol in it.
Just imagine if they sold a liquor bottle that came with like a baby nipple on it.
Oh, they'd be all over it, dude.
Oh,
In
my
West
God.
Virginia, they put that shit in baby bottles.
Holly to be walking in and pictures me sitting there in his chair, freaking sucking on a nipple, freaking some bourbon or something.
Hey, what's up, fat boy?
You walk around with it hanging out of your mouth all the time, right?
What's up, Bad Boy Fox?
Yeah, like a
What's up,
stogie.
Speaking of cars in shows, a show that always used Ford was Charlie's Angels.
Yes.
They drove Thunderbirds and Mustang 2s.
Mm-hmm. You know, I remember when I used to hate the Mustang too, and now I look at certain ones of them, and then there's one that drives around here during the summertime that actually looks really good. I actually kind of like them. But
I like the hatchback ones.
If you do them right, they're nice cars.
I had a Pinto, which was basically the same car with a different body on it.
Right.
And I loved my Pinto. I really wish I hadn't gotten rid of it.
The coolest Mustang 2, in my opinion, right now on YouTube is a guy named Dugan Racecraft. And he just put a Coyote in his Mustang 2, and he's got a Predator blower like Mob and Sublime. And it's crazy, man. I sent Sublime a video of it once. It's a nice car. Paul's ass.
Dude, he's been built. It took him a long time to get that car together.
But it's cool. It's something different.
Oh, no, it's really cool. He works on that car.
Need a nipple?
Actually, no. See, this made it back on the trip. My aunt,
Oh, nice.
both my aunts made this.
What is that?
Oh, hold on. I can't see. Hang on.
Car Mob would understand what it is. This is basically Polish moonshine, but made with coffee.
Wow.
Really?
Okay.
Never heard of that.
That sounds good.
I can't pronounce it. I can't remember the name of it. All I know is I went over there. They gave me a couple like pours like this. And I was like, this shit's good.
Hey, Jizbar, how you doing?
I need a bottle of that.
Well, when you come down for a takeover, I'll give you a shot.
And then I'll probably want a bottle. And that's just going to make me sad. But I'll take it.
A shot leads to a bottle, baby.
Oh, it always does.
But yeah.
Hey, Sublime, a bowl leads to an ounce.
I love a good coffee flavored, a good coffee flavored alcohol or beer. Like there was one beer I really wish I could remember who made it. It's from a Michigan brewery, and it's not super heavy in alcohol, but it had such a good flavor. It was kind of like a lager, but a really light lager. It was called, I think it was called. No, can't think of what it was called, but it was Java Bean, is what it was called, and it was such a good beer that every time I went to that bar to have dinner, I'd start my night off with one or two of those because they were light. They didn't have a lot of alcohol, but really good flavor.
That's
I just
understandable.
opened up my garage, and it looks like fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High when they open up the van.
Oh, God.
You hotboxed your garage.
Pretty much.
That's okay. You just ceramic coated your car, so you'll be fine.
It'll be
Yeah.
fun. I don't need coffee flavored soda, Zach. I just drink coffee every morning, and I like it hot.
That reminds you of on the
I would try coffee flavored soda to see how it sounds, how it tastes.
Might try it, but I'm just not a big soda fan. So,
Who knows? Maybe that would make you become one.
well, it's the fizziness of it. I mean,
Yeah.
I drink Fresca in my vodka, but usually it's flat. So,
Fresca's good, man. I haven't had that in a long time.
I love
I
Fresca.
haven't seen that around here in years.
Really, I buy it by the 2 liter because
Oh, they have it here.
I love it. I didn't realize it was sugar free. I had never known. I never realized when I was a kid drinking it. I always loved it that it's sugar free.
Huh.
It's basically a seltzer.
That's one of the best lines actually from Caddyshack. Hey, how about a Fresca?
Yeah. Hey, how about a Fresca?
Oh god, that's funny.
And I've always loved it, that grapefruit flavor, and it mixes really well with vodka. So
See, that's the one thing around here. You don't. I mean, I think you can find it at Kroger, but anywhere else around here, you ain't gonna find it.
I get it. We get it at Walmart.
I'll have to look. I'll have to look next time I go.
Because I think at Publix they only ever have it in either those small cans or the 16-ounce bottles.
Yeah.
And it's ridiculous to buy it like that unless I want to take it with me to drink, And so if I get those, I'll drink that just straight by itself.
When we used to go down to the States and we go on family trips and stuff when I was a kid, the thing I would always get when I went to America was Verner's ginger ale. Man, that stuff was
Verner's
good.
Ginger ale, one of my favorites.
Yeah, we don't have it up here.
I grew up with Verner's, and in West Virginia, that was like the shit. Still is.
So
Hey, I'm listening. I'm away from my phone for a sec, so just bear with me. I'll be back in a second. I'm here. I can still hear you.
Okay.
Michigan, we had Burners, Town and Country, and Fago. So now they're trying to make Fago. Now they're trying to make Fago the state pop.
Oh no.
Fago. Oh.
Never heard of that.
Tell them no.
All the
that
juggalos
Michigan
love that
is not
stuff.
Insane
So
Clown Posse.
yeah, that's all I think of when I hear Fago is, Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, so they got Fago's got all different kinds of flavors like rock and rye, red pop, grape pop. They got and Burners. You could drink that shit with anything.
I love Verner's. Verner's, that was my dad's favorite soda of all time.
Sublime, you got someone in the basement.
I loved it too.
All right, hold on. Well, let me get my phone here. Hold on a sec.
Who did to be in the basement? Oh, just Mark. There's it.
Never met him. or her.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing?
Hello.
Let's eat.
Jasmine, whatever you do, don't be eating spiders on here.
Yeah,
Man, I showed my wife. She got so mad at me.
But
The spider video.
Rock and rye with vanilla ice cream. That's what I'm talking about, barbecue, Mike.
Ooh, really? That sounds good.
This is meat. What meat? Pork. Pork. This is pork.
Well, we established something. She likes meat.
It looks good. Looks flavorful.
Don't let go of my egos.
Hi, my name is Gismar, all the way from Philippines.
Hello. Canada over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Canada, United States, and the Philippines.
I haven't been to the Philippines since the early 90s.
30.
How you doing?
Hey,
Hello.
Howdy, howdy.
howdy, howdy. Welcome to the stream. Hello.
So, Pinks, did you get your car up in the air yet to do those side pins or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been in a lot of
Come on. Go ahead.
I said I've been in a lot of pain this week, so I haven't gotten much anything done. The best I did today was I actually got my new water heater in the room where it's going to go.
What's up, Brattle Trap?
What's up, Brattle Trap?
Well,
That's
at least
gross, by the way.
I guess any progress is some progress, right?
Yeah, it hurts so much just to do that, and I don't know what the hell's wrong right now because I'm in more pain than usual, and my legs are cramping up. Earlier, I couldn't even stand up straight. I had to walk with bent knees to be able to walk because my hamstrings were trying to cramp on me if I stood straight up. So I don't know what the hell it is. I'll talk to my doctor on my next appointment.
Well, I just want to let you know that I've been in a lot of pain too, Pinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife's ass.
Cooler, have you done? Did you do your pulley change already or no?
No, I have to. Hang on. I still have to order it.
Big
As of
time.
right now, I'm trying to get some other stuff lined out and done first.
What pulley are you going to?
I'm stepping down one size to a 3/4/8, so it'll be a little over a pound to boost.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I was told by Ken not to go down to the smaller pulley I have, so I won't.
No.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you could, but you might as well go ahead and have your long block ready.
Yeah. That's what I've been finding some decent pairings of like Gen 2 long blocks with transmissions and electronics for like a couple $1,000s.
Okay. My buddy Richard, he scored across a bunch of stuff. He actually scored a complete Gen 2 engine, computer, harness, the whole 9 yards from a wrecked car for $1,000.
The best I've seen was $2,000. That's with the MT8. That's the MT82, the engine, and the harness and the computer.
Well, I was gonna say if he runs across another one,
and only 26,000 miles on it, so less than I have on mine.
Well, that's the thing. If he runs across another one of them deals, I may have him snag it up because if nothing else, you can use the block. Yeah, use the block and the crank. Put your set of rods and pistons in it. And you're good to 1,000, a little over 1,000 without batting an eyelash. But if you want anything more than that, you probably might as well go look in the sleeves.
See, I wouldn't mind being able to get a block that was ready for 1,500 or more. That way, I could just push it and drop it down to the 3.5.
Well, Rattle Trap, no. The car had partially caught fire, so the harness was trash. But everything else was perfect, and it was like a high 40s, low 50,000 mile car. He's already blown it apart because he's gonna replace all the Gen 2 timing components with his wife's Gen 1 at her car, and they were going to put the motor in her car. But the funniest thing is, his wife's car is originally a V6 car.
Yeah.
He coyote swapped it in a weekend.
So Rattletrap, what I've seen recently on Facebook Marketplace, I've seen the engine, transmission, and harness combos going for anywhere between $2,000 and $4,000 for low mileage coyotes, because there's sort of starting to be more and more of them from the Gen 2 era that are getting wrecked or getting wrecked. Most likely they're getting rear-ended so bad that it damages the car, and they're just pulling the engines and transmissions and selling them. And if they can get a lot of them, sell them quick and cheap, they make a lot of money.
Well, I've been seeing around the salvage yards and stuff around here that the Mustangs and the trucks right now are starting to go.
Yeah,
they're coming down in prices, man. They're not so expensive anymore. So the price of the engines and stuff will probably start coming down as well.
Yeah, and Rattletrap, as far as that goes, that's when if somebody if you find something local, ask around people, hey, do you know this person? Do you know this person? Have you ever heard of this person?
That's what I've been doing.
That's what Richard did, and he literally drove to he drove down there to Iuka, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Literally drove there, looked at the car, the guy fired it up right there in the car, even though it had shit ton of codes, pulled it out, set it in the back of his truck.
For me, it's driving down to Georgia most of the time to find these deals. There are a lot of them in Georgia it's a yard.
Yeah.
And they're just selling a ton of them. That's what they do is Mustangs.
And Rattletrap, there is another way to tell mileage. The easiest way if you can't look at the cluster, get the last 8 of the VIN number. It's actually on the engine block. Run it through Carfax. That'll tell you the reported mileage of when the total out happened.
Interesting.
And if it comes with a computer, I've got a way to hook up to a computer with a battery and my computer and read the mileage on it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ford's always been good with that, dude, because you can tell the engines what they come out of just by looking at the number on the back of the block.
Yeah.
Ford's always been good with it. In the 70s, the 60s, they've always done that.
Yeah, the first 4 numbers will tell it all.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, what's up, Rich? Did you guys hear about the manager of a Ford dealership that posted something today that Alejandro Flores was talking about in his live stream today?
No.
So, dude, this manager of this Ford dealership literally posted, I don't know where he posted it, but he posted it, basically slamming Ford, about their quality control. He said 10 years ago in 2012, there were 5,000 Ford dealerships in the country, and there was 1.1 million recalls. Now there are 2,700 Ford dealerships in the country, and there's been 9.9 million recalls.
Wow.
Dude,
But it's not just isolated to Ford. It's all of them across the board.
I was going to say, look at every car manufacturer. Yeah. They are all having these problems. Even our Toyota, Toyota, the perfect car that never has problems, has had more recalls. They just don't advertise it on the news as much for some reason.
Hey, Phil, how you doing?
But
the thing about it is
recalls.
These companies are using the same companies for parts. So you got GM and Ford are using the same transmission parts nowadays, and it's across the board anymore. They don't make their own separate parts anymore. The parts makers are making them for all car companies.
It's all been subsidized out.
Well, remember, for a while there, a lot of the recalls were for the airbags from
Takata.
Well, they had
that went out of business. They've gone out of business now. And my company, when I worked at Seattle Safety, we built a system for them in China, and we built a lighting system for them in Michigan.
Look, they were putting trap metal in those bags.
Yeah. Takata isn't completely out of business. The airbag
division is. They're
airbag.
What were we saying, Cooler?
As far as I know, the airbag, the safety side Takata's closed. Now,
yes,
the other parts of it, because they're big in Japan for making racing harnesses and racing seats.
That's what I was talking about. Was Takata airbags is out of business. They're gone. Their
Takata airbag's done. Their safety side's done.
Their safety side's done, and their safety side took such a big hit that it hurt their other side's business. It did. It hurt them for a little while, but they've come back.
Well, people are scared to use their parts, man. I mean, when your parts are shooting shrapnel out of them, people get scared.
It's because they started working in China, and they should have never done that.
Well, that's how it happens.
Unfortunately, the way big business goes, they're going to go to the cheapest place they can to produce the parts, and they don't think about, their local economies. They don't think anything. They just think about that bottom line, how much money they can put in their greasy pockets.
It's what the stockholders want.
A lot of the companies have gone with Walmart, if you get what I mean. Walmart won't buy nothing from you or sell none of your product unless you make it in China.
And I remember when Walmart used to not sell anything that wasn't made in America.
That's before old man
Sam was still alive. Walmart, everything in Walmart was made in America, and they touted that. That was their big thing. That's what got them so huge to begin with.
One of the TV makers, I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was Zenith, but I don't know. They wanted Walmart to sell their product, and Walmart told them, "We will sell your product if you make them in China."
Really?
Yes.
Well, that's new Walmart with the kids.
Well, that's a funny thing. Technically, Walmart. Technically, they did, because guess who's the primary shareholder of Vizio?
Walmart.
GE Zenith.
I don't know.
Zenith. Now there's a company that goes back.
I will have to say Vizio, from what they were to what they are now, they're actually a really good TV.
Yes, but how many years did it take them to get to that point? Unless you spend
15.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Is this 2023? All right, 2008. I bought a 32-inch. One of the big thick LED, the LCD TVs, but it was a true 1080 HD TV. The only way you could get it, and it was $350 more than their standard HD 32-inch, which is only $720.
Which is the one I had.
The funniest thing is now, for what I paid for that 32-inch 15 some odd years ago, hell, now I got a 65 in my freaking living room. That's 4K and all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah,
Are you trying to say you got a smart TV?
I wouldn't say it's smart, but it's got a good picture.
I've got this one. It's not very smart because it's got all y'all on it.
You trying to say we dumbed it down?
Well, I'm on it now, so yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's funny though. I realized earlier I was watching Paul and Sally when they were on without anybody else, and I stood up to go get something, and I realized that they were life size on my TV because their heads were as big as my head. I was like, wow, that's just kind of.
Did you see that GT he's thinking about getting? He's trying to get Sally.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing was.
That's nice.
It was like brand new.
Yeah.
Oh, and Rattletrap, I don't watch Alejandro Flores nearly as much as I used to. I started watching him when I started building the Roush, and basically I got a lot of info from him as far as proper parts to go with. Obviously since then he's become a lot more big-headed, I guess is the best way to say it.
Big-headed? Is that what you call it?
Dude, I can remember he made a video once saying he swore he would never monetize his channel and make money from YouTube. Now his streams are at a point where you have to be a member just to comment. And I thought about, doing a $2 super chat just to get up there and reiterate that to him. But I know he would come back with some crazy, funky, fuck you line anyway. So I just said, you know what, screw it.
Oh, he became a Sting mode.
Yeah, but see, at least he does tune cars. You know what I mean? So,
But I will say though that I have in those lives, which Sting Mode said he wouldn't respond to anybody who didn't super chat. I've actually had him respond and talk to me when I didn't super chat because I never gave him any money.
Really? What's up, Spencer?
I've seen YOLO get some stupid super chats, and I'm sitting here looking at it like,
oh yeah. I remember watching people freaking literally. The max you could give was like $300, $500, and these guys would literally get from 0 to 500 within 4 minutes.
That's
giving them super chats. And then what's even funnier? It would be two guys dueling it out, doing the exact same thing. I saw him one day rack up $3,000 in super chats.
Who are you talking about?
Alejandro Flores.
Yeah.
YOLO douchebag.
He tunes for Lund Racing. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever watched. I don't know who he is.
Yeah. Like I said, I mean, back in the day, dude, he was very informative. You know what I
He was a
mean?
good guy.
Freaking, huh?
I used to watch him.
Yeah.
What's his name again?
Alejandro Flores. I suppose if you just type Alex Flores, it'll probably come up too.
Or also
Yeah,
type
Alex
in like
Flores is
was
what I
it
know him.
yeah, YLDB.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah,
I saw that
it's
one time.
crazy.
Me and Ken were watching one of his streams. I was looking, I was like, "What the?"
I ain't getting
Andrew
him
used
up.
to have been saying super chats too, but and how much of that super chat money goes to YouTube?
60% or 40%. 40%.
So somebody put his link down in the chat. Who is this guy?
Stupefast. Stupefast is on it. Stupefast, can you find Alejandro Flores' link and post it?
I don't know that I even have it. I think I dropped subscription to him a long time ago.
Stupefast is like quick draw McDraw when it comes to these things.
Press one button and boop.
Zach, you might be. I'm not sure if you'll be able to do it or not.
I do not have a wrench.
Oh. Well, if I get to one, bud. Hold on.
What Rattle Trap said.
Look, Zach, there's a reason why you wouldn't have a wrench. Because we don't fix computers with wrenches.
Speak for
No, we
yourself.
don't.
Technology and violence are good
listen,
fellows.
we use hammers for computers.
Hammers.
I wanted to today at my work computer. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. What's up, Trent?
Hey, what's up, Trent?
Reviews.
Well, hey, Trent. And Spencer, I missed you.
So does just Mara have a car or a Mustang, or is she just like Mustang channels?
Thanks, Stupid Fast.
Neither probably, but I don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, YOLO douchebag for life.
YOLO
Oh
douchebag.
yeah, okay. I know who this guy is, dude. Yeah, I stopped watching him a long time ago.
Yeah, same, like I said, once I got done with the Roush, I pretty much stopped, watching it. But I still sub to him. So when I see a live stream pop up with a interesting title, and I see the thumbnail is about that thing from that Ford manager, I wanted to hear the first 10 minutes of it to hear what he was talking about.
He's gotten
I
too
don't
big
think I've
for
been
his
subbed to
drawers.
him for a while, like years.
What'd you say, Gary?
He got too big for his drawers for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we are. We're actually at the bar right now, Rattletrap. Don't you have a drink in your hand? I do.
Old beer in my hand.
There's a tear in my beer because I'm crying for you, dear, because you are on my lonely mind.
I have an empty glass in my hand.
That's a crime. Very filling.
Keep saying, Gary.
I really shouldn't, but I probably will.
What'd you say, Sublime?
So keep on saying.
No, baby, no.
Come on, let's go outside. Come on, outside.
You
Go.
can sing about that Pinto you want to get.
So everything I got buying a Pinto.
Yep. He's selling all those.
I missed my Pinto, but I saw one like the month or two before I moved from Washington. I saw one that I saw a couple of times within a month, and I wanted to trade. I never had a chance to track the person down. It was a wagon, and it was in pristine shape, but they weren't doing anything with it. It was fading paint, but it was in good shape. Didn't have any dents in it. Was clean, and I wanted to go find it and see if they'd sell it to me, but I never did.
A wagon is what you really want. If you're going to build a car,
Yep,
then build a wagon.
I wanted the wagon, and I really like the look of them. I'm sorry, it was a late 70s, early 80s wagon.
My Pinto was a 1980 Pinto wagon, but it wasn't the bubble back. It was the all glass version.
Yeah, that's what this one was.
Yeah.
No, when I had mine, I had the 79 Pinto, and it was the trunk model, not the hatchback.
Yeah, if I was going to do a Vega or a Pinto, it would have to be a wagon.
Yeah, the wagon would be awesome. And I could just see it with a big block in it because I've seen that before. In fact, I lost to a big block like that once. But I just think that I like the look of them. I do. I don't know why. Just
No, they're cool, dude. I mean, we were younger, looked at those cars. It was kind of like, yeah, why would you want one of those? Now that we're older, it's like, man, we wish we had one.
And when I had my Pinto, I loved it then. I didn't want to get rid of it. But when I joined the Army, somebody told me, and I don't remember who it was, that I couldn't get it. I couldn't take it to Hawaii with me. And so I believed them. And so I sold it instead of having it shipped to Hawaii, which the Army would have done for free.
I'm sorry, I just have to answer Trent's question here. Yes, I've seen the Dark Horse, and it looks like a Camaro.
Only the lights. I think the headlights are what makes it look like the Camaro.
Wait, did you see it in person, Mark, or no?
No, I haven't seen it in person yet. But the quarter panels too, with the way the quarter panel meets the spoilers and the back bumper, it looks very ZL1-ish.
Well, on top of that, the carbon fiber wheels look just like the first iteration of the Camaro wheels and the Challenger wheels.
That's what I told Sublime earlier.
I'm not buying $8,000 wheels, so that wouldn't happen. I'm not buying a $57,000 base model Mustang either.
Yeah, carbon fiber wheels that you can never get wet.
The difference is supposedly is that the bottom end is fully forged and ready for boost is the biggest difference. So you're paying what, $10,000 more than you can get a premium GT for to just have a built bottom end that you could do yourself for probably for less than that.
I was going to say that.
What happens to the wheels if they get wet?
It's $3,000 to get your bottom end built.
But what happens to the wheels if they get wet?
I don't know. Wasn't someone saying that when the carbon fiber wheels get dirty, they're like they leave water spots on them?
What it is the I know, what was it on the 500 carbon the carbon track packs that you have to get them ceramic coated or they actually will pit.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I knew it was something.
From the heat of the brake dust material coming off.
So I'm curious, does the new, like, say if you buy a base GT S650 Mustang, is it still coming with those dual tablet for the dash and the
No. That's the premium option to get that. I think the base model only has a center stack.
Gotcha.
That's like the 700A package, I believe.
Okay.
Which is like $1,500.
Yeah, it's funny. Until Gary mentioned like the 800 packages that come on his Mach 1 in my car, and I didn't even know mine had that package until he mentioned it. And I went and looked at mine. I was like, holy shit, I got a whatever it is, 801. What was it, Gary?
I don't remember.
Like an 801 or an 850 package. I didn't even know they went that high.
Yeah, well, the thing about it, it starts at 300, 400 is base model. Then what was it?
700 or something.
Well, for the Mach 1s, you can go at 500, 600, and 700 in the Mach 1s, I think.
I think mine's a 700, 701 or something like that.
That's why I think the Mach, you can get a Mach 1 base. It's like a 501 or something like that.
Mine's a 401A is what mine is.
But, I'm going to tell you something. I mean, the thing about it is that I would much rather have a Mach 1 or a GT350 than a Dark Horse.
Oh, in a heartbeat.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Bless you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, look at the little puppy.
And hey, Pinks, be glad. Hell, my car's technically a 300A.
Yeah.
Hey, if I had a new Mustang or a new GT350, I'd get rid of my Fairmont.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Gary? I was looking at the comments.
We're looking at the comments and listen to what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
He'd get one to get rid of the Fairmont.
A 350.
Yeah.
That's a really cute pup, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
Cow?
Oh, what kind of car we got there?
Is that a
no idea?
It's a 4-door race car.
It looks like a Fusion almost from the side.
I'd say Mitsubishi.
It's a Mitsu.
Probably a Lancer.
She's her Muke's mited. It is
It's a Mitsubishi.
Right.
Mirage G4. Yeah,
Ah.
Mitsubishi, yep.
yeah, Mitsu.
Miss Carol would love that.
I'd love it for that 50 miles to the gallon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's just
It's a nice place she's got there.
yeah.
Where's
Nice
she at?
weather, too.
Philippines?
Philippines, yeah. Yeah, the weather's great right now there. It's not storm season. Oh yeah, those little scooters are fun too.
I know one of the guys I work with at the sheriff's office. He's actually his wife's from the Philippines.
Yeah. I haven't been to the Philippines since like '93. Last time I was there.
Well, you're stationed there, or you had done maneuvers?
No, just well, I did at one time, but in '93, me and some friends went there just for fun.
Back when plane fare wasn't through the roof.
Well, this was coming from Hawaii, so we took a trip from Hawaii to the Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Just party basically.
All right, my Mach 1 is a 600A.
Okay.
Oh, what was Kim? I think it was Kim Shelby. Kim Shelby was the 800 package, I think.
Oh yeah.
Not my Kim, Gary's Kim. I mean,
Oh, we got some birds in there.
I don't
You
know.
had
I think sticker.
yeah, you had it next to you, the one, but then again, that was a long time ago.
Oh my God! I just thought of the bird in Dumb and Dumber.
No. Ain't right.
Tim's is a 900A.
A 900A?
A
Oh, God,
900A.
that's a big number.
Really?
He has a really nice setup there. I got a set for.
Yeah, you think of that bird, Mark. I think of the bird from Cheech and Chong.
Yep.
That is such a cool looking dog. It reminds me of a Fuzzy Bear, but it's not.
First not home.
Need money. Time to eat
Fellas, I'm about to get off here. Y'all have fun this evening, and we'll catch you on the next live.
All right, take
Be
care,
good,
boys.
Chris. Have a good night, brother.
We'll see you guys. Appreciate it.
bro. That was the car.
Uh huh.
Is that a shark?
What? Oh.
Dude, looks like a catfish. Oh, it is a
I think
shark.
that's a catfish.
I don't. That's a pretty cool setup she's got in her house.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Dude, those
Is that
little
big?
betas are mean as hell.
that's probably food.
For the
Those
big
little
guy.
betas are mean, man.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Well, I'm liking the house tour. It's pretty cool.
No, we
Oh,
got
it's
the
a
little
pet
kiddo.
child.
It's a pet child.
Oh look, it's a kid.
Why are you rich now, Zach? Did you get the lotto on GTA?
The game developer sent me like 20,000.
There you go. Spend it on good parts for your cars.
Yep. What I'm doing in my games.
Just spend that money.
The hell's going on?
I don't know, man, but she was. For a minute, I thought she was gonna pull up her dress.
Wow.
What is that?
You better have your finger on that button there, Sublime.
No,
No.
she's being careful.
What the?
That's
Is that
feather.
Is that wings?
They go flying?
Better have your finger on that button. Woo, doggy, everybody show us that thing.
A lot of feathers.
Thanks, you working tomorrow?
Of course. Tomorrow's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank God it's Friday.
Oh,
I'm
dude.
Frank.
Hey,
Wait a second.
Frank,
What time
come
did this
on, buddy.
start? 1:20. So,
Frank,
oh
dude,
yeah,
he-
Funky would have been better with it. Okay.
His dad's
Hey, what's up,
supposed to
Frank?
be painted. is awesome. I like that car, man.
What's up, Frank?
But not too fast. Wait, what are you talking about? Super fast?
The button.
Huh?
Is being on the button. That's what he was talking about. Don't be too fast on the button.
Oh,
I'm just guessing here.
yeah, you're probably right. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, I was right. That's what he was talking about.
Then the one of the cars I own is got a very weird name.
What's the name of it?
They named it an Ames GT-R.
What kind of car is it? A GTR?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't use real car names.
Yeah, it's funny how they'll look like a Mustang or a GTR, but they won't. They'll be like changed just a little bit as to not, completely duplicate it and get sued.
Right. Somebody looks tired. And it's early there. It's only, what is it? Philippines is 5 hours earlier than here.
No, it's like 14 hours ahead.
Oh, really?
Philippines?
Yeah.
I was watching Pink's. I was going to finish watching John Wick and then get back on Pink's panel. Man, I passed out.
Oh, it's okay. My panel didn't last much longer anyway.
Oh yeah, I was done, man.
9:30. I cut it out. I went like 2 hours and got tired.
Yeah, my wife, she said, "Boy, I had a hard time waking you up. You must have been tired." I said, "I guess so."
Now because I do have to get up in the morning.
So do I. I got to give it 7.
Same here.
5:45. I hear
What
baby
the?
crying.
All right, so
Sounds
that's
like
not
a cat.
me. That's not Zach. That's not Jismar.
Come here, dummy. Come here.
Is that a cat or a dog?
That's my cat.
Okay, it's a cat. Okay.
I didn't know you had a cat, Gary. I thought it was all dogs.
No, I got a cat.
Just one?
Yep. I had 3, but
sounds,
the
like
other 2 cats.
sounds like it's in heat.
Oh, no. You know what it is? She wants to go out in the garage.
Oh,
She wants to go out in the garage. She likes, for some reason, she's always got to be out in the garage.
she's a Fairmont cat.
Yeah, well, I got heat out there, so she goes out there and looks for little mice and stuff, I guess.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good thing.
Right.
So yeah, actually, to get back to the topic of what this stream was, that Mustang there, that obviously, like I said, it was flared out like a C8 Vet, but
right.
I don't know. I'd be interested to see what the rear of it looks like. I was telling Gary earlier today.
Oh, you're talking about that the CGI or the concept art somebody did?
Yeah, somebody on YouTube basically created that.
Yeah, I thought it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
Man, I was afraid we were going to get pecker bombed there.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
worried about that. She seems like a nice person.
Oh, no, she's all right.
Yeah.
She was trying to like hold her dress back when she bent down. I don't know if you noticed that. She was.
Yes.
I wasn't really worried about her because that's too nice of a house.
Yeah.
In the Philippines, that's a nice place.
Mm-hmm.
And with that dog, I don't remember what those dogs are called though.
Oh God, what are those dogs?
They're
Akitas?
I thought no, Akitas are much bigger than I thought.
That was just a
Big
small
one.
pup.
They have mini Akitas.
Very,
Size wolf looking dog.
really
I
cute
think they do.
dog though.
Well, at first I thought it was a chow chow.
Yeah, not quite, but very similar. A dog like that reminds me of Fozzie Bear. That was a Pomeranian, but he was a large Pomeranian.
Fozzie Bear.
I miss Fozzie Bear. He was a good boy. He was a really good boy.
You know, the one thing that house was missing.
What?
More cowbell.
It was more cowbell.
More cowbell. What I need is more cowbell.
You see, I got this disease, and the only cure is more fucking cowbell.
I'm just
Sublime,
like,
you need to.
I put
you
my
need to
legs
mem-
on or my pants on one leg at a time. The good I make Gold records.
Sublime, you need to memorize the walk-in line from Joe Dirt when he gives Joe Dirt the job as the janitor.
Oh God.
It's a good job. Sometimes you got to hit the furnace with a hammer.
Send me the link to that if you can.
Okay,
Yeah. I'll try and
hang
get
on. I'll try and do it now. Hold on.
Hey, Amanda, we haven't seen you in a while, Amanda. Hope all is well.
Oh, hey, Amanda.
Long time no see.
Mando, where the hell you been?
Yeah. You got a lot of splaining to do, Lucy.
You got some explaining to do.
Uh-huh.
And this is why I'm not getting more alcohol, because I've had enough.
Oh, Mark, did you send the moccasin things that you sent to me to Pinks?
No, he didn't.
Hold on. Hold, please, as T likes to say.
You see, you're talking to my guy all wrong. You do it again, and I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
All right, where is it? Let's see. Yeah, here's one. Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where the hell is Pinks? There. One's coming through. Oop.
Okay, I think I just got him. I went into the room to grab my phone.
All right, yeah, the shit was delivered.
Let's see what we got
Nice
here.
little spin on the moccasin thing.
Can't find my driving moccasins anywhere. That's from New Girl. Air moccasin. The first one, that's
Now,
New
just
Girl.
imagine
I watched every
going
episode of
on.
that show and I remember that, and it's funny as hell.
Just imagine Pinks going off on a drunken rant. Say, where are my air moccasins?
Where are my air moccasins? God, my Jordan Air Jordan moccasins.
Skechers moccasins.
Skechers moccasins. Those are the ones with the foam in them that my feet tear up almost instantly. They got the new insoles that Skechers uses now. I can't wear because they just disintegrate under my heels,
Yeah, they do wear out fast.
like way fast. The shoes aren't wearing out; it's just the insole wears out. It's a big hole in it.
I've been wearing skateboarding shoes since the 90s, and I don't skateboard.
Yeah,
That was one thing I could never do well, so I never got into it, was the skateboarding.
Same here, but I love the shoes.
Oh, the
wear
Vans.
Vans.
Vans, and well, these days it's mostly I buy the DCs, and they seem to last a solid year. So
Yeah, my son was wearing DCs for the wild. That's all he'd wear because they were like one of the few that had them in his size. But he had to order them. He couldn't buy them in stores because he wears like a size 15.
oh snap! I wear 13, and that's why I like the skater shoes. They fit me comfortably. I find all other shoes are too tight at the toe.
I miss
How
the old
tall are you,
Vans,
Mark?
but they don't fit
6
me.
foot.
Oh, you're 6 foot tall?
6'5".
Yep.
I would have pegged you for 5'10".
If I keep shrinking,
Don't be short, buddy.
Well, we know he's 420.
Yeah.
Oh,
as we speak.
I think I need some ice cream.
Ice
Yeah,
cream's always a good idea.
Actually,
Yeah.
getting up and going for a bowl of something else, though.
I'm trying
Cheerios.
to decide if I want it in the cone or if I want it in the bowl.
Actually, one ice cream I've been getting a lot when I go to the store lately. They sell these like they're made by the same company that makes the York ice creams. There, the peppermint ones or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they make a Reese one. Oh man,
Oh,
And then they put a big chunk of peanut butter in the middle of it. It's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude.
I have 2 ice creams to choose from in my freezer right now.
you have 2?
2.
Which ones?
I have
Ice
mint moose tracks and birthday cake.
Ooh, wait, mint moose tracks and what?
Birthday cake.
Like the birthday cake flavored ice cream, or like
Yeah.
actual birthday cake?
Birthday cake flavored ice cream.
I never heard the birthday cake, but that mint moose tracks has got my attention.
Oh, that mint moose tracks is. So if you like mint chocolate chip, mint moose tracks is 100 times better.
I love mint ice cream.
Mint moose
Chunk
tracks is really, really good. You just can't eat a lot of it.
No, you can't.
Right.
And I don't. I usually just get a small cone one. I put it in a little waffle cone.
So we had to start up a tractor that hadn't run all winter at work, and I needed to tell the guy to go get me a can of ether, and I told him, like, get me the Cosby in a can. He didn't get it.
Oh, I'd have gotten that one.
I'm like, give me the Cosby sauce. He's like, what's Cosby sauce?
Knocks them out.
Oh, you know how hard it is carrying a full bowl of cereal where you've filled it so high that the cereal's about to start falling over the edge if you move it just a little bit.
Well, I know a thing or two about the bowl being too full and getting high.
Have to have music. AC's doesn't matter, but you gotta have music. I get that. You got windows you can roll down,
That's right.
but you need the radio.
Not if you can sing to yourself, I guess.
Now, Sergeant here, he be saying, I got to have me some AC.
You know what? I have portable speakers I can take in my car with my phone and deal with that.
Yeah.
I can be in a car with AC. But
Yeah.
my cars have AC, so.
Remember the
Mine
good old days?
too. Well, except for the Mach the 70. It's 2 windows down at 70 mile an hour.
Remember the good old days when your car speakers would blow out, and then you just grab the house speakers from the house and hook them up to the car stereo and put them in the back seat?
You can
Yep.
do that.
I've done it. Who did we lose? Did somebody just leave the channel?
You could do that.
Did somebody
No,
else?
you're fine.
Or is my TV that far behind?
Your TV's that far behind.
Mhm.
Hey, Amanda, if it gets you where you got to go and you work on it yourself and you enjoy it, then it's a little hot rod. Doesn't matter what others think.
I didn't mind an old Passat. Those aren't bad cars.
Hey, I drove a lot of dumps in my day.
Yeah, me too.
Me as
I
well.
had a Roadrunner. I had a 71 Roadrunner. I had to put my feet up on the frame and on the tunnel and hit the gas because there was a big hole in the floor.
Yeah, I've had a few holy floors up here.
But I sure like driving that car.
I don't remember what the last car I was had the hole in the floor. I think it was a Jeep.
My drag car, my last Fox body drag car that I built, ended up putting like 6 license plate patches in the floor and then POR 15ing over it.
Oh,
Right.
license plates.
Listen, man, I remember using stop signs for holes in the floor.
Hey, just don't get caught using them.
Hey, that's galvanized. It won't rust.
I've used it, and I've drilled holes in them, and I've riveted it right to the floor.
Hey, don't get caught with them in your garage either.
Oh yeah.
Is that car alarm I hear?
Yeah.
On GTA?
Yes.
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 That's cool, Amanda.
Leave me
Why
alone.
suddenly?
Sweetly. What? Wise guy. No way. I hate. Why do ads that are sold still show up on Marketplace?
Because people are lazy and stupid.
At least they marked it sold though. It's marked sold. Why
That's what I really don't understand. Why mark a sold? Just take the fucking ad down.
I know. Because it was a damn.
Is that like to rub it in the face and be like, here, see what you missed?
Oh, here's what you didn't get because somebody else bought it, you jackass.
Yeah, exactly.
Just take the goddamn ad down like I do. I delete my ads when I sell them.
The only time I leave an ad up is when I have a bunch of people that's interested in it and they've messaged me so that way they can see it's been sold. But then after a little bit, I take it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I take it down when I receive money. A lot of times people will be like, yeah, it's sold. It ain't sold till it's sold. I ain't taking the ad down until someone shows me money.
Well, of course.
Exactly. Once I receive the money, the ad's gone. And at that point, everybody who's messaged me about it will see on their message that it's gone. Because
but they still ask you, do you still have this? Because I've been looking for it and I don't see it anymore.
If you don't see it anymore, it's gone.
But I'm telling you, I get some stupid people.
I know you do. I do too. Hey, Salty.
Man, there was this one guy trying to buy the seatbelts out of my parts car, and he got me so mad asking stupid questions that were clearly marked in the ad. At one point, I'm like, if you can't read the ad, find your seatbelts elsewhere. And that's it. Guy was annoying. The ad says gray Fox body seatbelts, and he's, what color are they? They're gray, asshole. Read.
What's up, Salty?
Hey,
What's up,
Salty.
guys? How y'all doing?
Salty, what's going on, boy?
Oh,
Can't complain, man.
Sitting there playing golf, man.
Oh, I thought you was getting ready to play with yourself.
No. My picture's too damn short for that. That's just damn, like, pathetic.
Well, that's why you got to get some good tweezers.
Better be some damn small ones, but that's all I got to say.
That's not. Yeah, no, Amanda, we don't want to find that out. We don't need you going to jail, especially not over there.
That's what I told her. You'll go to jail. That's why I'm not going to find out.
In her defense, though, I mean, the cops drive Ladas. Your chances are probably pretty good. But yeah, don't do that for real. Not there.
You know what they use women for in Russia, don't you?
I'm afraid to ask.
Weenie wraps.
No, who we're missing the dream.
It's the box of penis comes in.
If we could get El Toro to swing in here, we would have had the Philippines, Russia, and Australia tapping in all in one
And
stream.
Canada.
And Canada.
And Canada.
Fucking hosers.
Fucking hosers.
Fucking winner makers.
Hey, that shit probably started in Alaska. I'm blaming you.
Huh.
You're probably right when you say that, too.
Yeah, man. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched that Deadliest Catch show, but they ain't even fishing this year.
Why?
They closed the fishery down because they've overfished it.
Really?
So there's no king crab and there's no opilio this year.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. That's funny that you say that because king crab anymore around here, dude, you can't afford it.
No. They're proud of that stuff.
Shit, it's crazy, man.
Man, that got to the point now, they're proud of every damn thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not lying about that. That's for sure.
It's fucking crazy.
But you can't remember you used to be able to buy a whole lobster, man, take it home and boil it. You can't even do that no more.
Really?
Yeah.
Good luck finding a store that actually sells them alive anymore.
Well, that's
You
true.
can't find them.
They used to in the Jewel Osco, I mean, you have to go in there and look and see if they still do.
Yeah.
Well, see, they used to at all the grocery stores around here, but you go into them now, you just don't see none of them alive anymore.
You can't even go. Remember, you used to go to Red Lobster, man. You could pick out your own lobster.
Yeah.
You can still do that here. Not at
do
Red
it here.
Lobster. You can do it here, but like only in the Chinese food restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was Red Lobster. I don't know about Chinese food.
Yeah, I don't eat Chinese.
Hey, Mark, those aren't lobsters. Those are just really, really big crawdads.
Salty, weren't you just stating your favorite soup the other day was cream of some young guy?
No. Not me, brother. You got me fucked up with somebody else.
Hey,
No, dude, I do not eat Chinese food at all, period. None.
but
Man, I
look,
love Chinese food.
no
me.
joke, man. The Chinese restaurant by where I used to live at, I'm telling you, man, people's cats were disappearing. No shit.
I'm telling
It's
you,
no
dude.
lie. The cats
I'm
were
telling you.
disappearing, man.
But that's
People-
strange because Chinese eat more dog than cat.
If they feed us,
Whatever it is, it's delicious.
they
You gotta
feed-
remember, them motherfuckers ain't eating the food. You are. You're the ones buying it, not them.
That's what I'm saying. They're feeding you cat, man.
Them some bitches smart. They order out.
So the General Tao is really General Meow.
There you go.
I
Next thing
finished
you know,
cereal just enough time to get a quality laugh for that one.
you might order sweet and sour pork, but you get the a la cocker spaniel.
Damn.
Oh, that's good. I like that one.
Was it a cock or a spaniel? Which one was it?
I don't know. You have to ask those folks who eat Chinese food. I don't. I'm a smart motherfucker. I don't fuck with that shit.
Amanda, we actually have semi-professional ice racing up here in Canada. Once the lake freezes over, it's full-on stock cars with 150 nails in each tire on the ice, and it's wild. I did it one year, and it's a rush. It's fun. You're sideways the whole time.
The lakes that I used to ride the snowmobiles on ice with my buddy, friggin' the last 2-3 years, it hasn't even been cold enough for them to freeze over enough to do it.
Hey, listen,
No.
say hi to Big Block.
What's up,
Hey, Big Block, how's it going, man?
Hey,
Here
what's
they
up,
do
big
it.
bro?
They do it on the lake, but they do it in the bay where there's no current, so it freezes a lot faster.
Gotcha.
Oh, dude, you got to show more video,
I'm
man.
driving. Sorry.
Oh, I will. It's fun.
Oh, Jake, come here.
Big Block.
They all
needs to
have
show
like
more- Big
they all
Block
have, like-
needs to show more 70 Cornet video.
Hold on, what's that? Oh, congratulations, Big Block. That's a cool car. But yeah, no, on these cars, man, they have one giant wiper on the windshield that goes at about 100 miles an hour. They have elevated like truck trailer brake lights so you can see them through the snow drifts. And they have giant 18-wheeler mud flaps to keep the snow from flying.
Real done. That would actually be really cool.
I've seen that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. And there's another one, Mr. March 1.
Mr. Mach 1. That'll be cool, Big Block, man. We want to see that.
Definitely.
Super B clone. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, drifting, but no ice.
I don't know. This may be weird, but if I was to get a Mopar, it would be a 72 Plymouth Satellite Sebring.
Well,
I like those cars.
I want a 72 Demon with a 340 in it.
I don't blame you, man. There was when I was a kid, there was a guy up the road who had it was actually an AAR Cuda, and it used to sit outside with just a cover on it. It was just a classic car, like I guess an SN95 is now. It was that long ago, and it had a 340 wedge in it. And he was always, it's a wedge, it's special.
Special wedge.
What was the difference?
Teddy, come here.
If I knew, I'd tell you.
Okay, because if I remember correctly, he said it was something about like the slant of the banks on each side. I don't know, something like that.
Well, that'd be something to do with the heads then. But the thing about it is that mine was a X block. They called it. They had an X on the block, and it was supposed to be like a 280 hypo, but it was a 340 type hypo.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know nothing about the wedges because I don't know a whole lot about Mopars. I just know because I had a 72 with 340 in it, and I'd love to have another. What a freaking awesome running small block.
The only V8 Dodge I ever had, I had two of them. It was 318s. I had one in a 95 Ram, and I had one in a 98 Dakota. And they were good engines. The rest around it wasn't very good, but the engines were good.
Did you say the Rabbit?
The Rabbit.
Sound like you
Big
said
Black
the
says the smallest wedge was a 350. Didn't they have a 350 Chrysler or Dodge? Or a 360?
Oh, maybe it was a 360 wedge. I was a kid, so it's a long time
Dodge
ago.
360.
I'll probably kill it in 15 minutes.
Oh, an early one, huh?
Yeah, I won't be up too late.
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, shit. It's 12 o'clock. I gotta go to bed.
I couldn't hear you.
I was just saying, Pinks has to work tomorrow. Gary's got to go to the all tomorrow. Salty's got to play with his pecker early, so we'll call it early.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done with this ice cream, I'm out of here.
Salty, what took you so long? Where you been? Playing games? Just playing golf?
No, I'm playing golf right now. No, I ain't been long at home.
Oh, gotcha. You said, yeah, early was a 350 wedge before the 361.
I never heard of a 350 Chrysler, man. Never.
The wedge sounds familiar. I remember that name of that
know they
motor.
I've never heard of a 350 Chrysler either.
They had a 440 wedge.
That's stupid fast.
That's a new one on me, Gary. I've never heard of a 350 Chrysler.
Either have I.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say they didn't exist. I just personally have never heard of them.
I'm not saying that either. I just need to see one because I never seen one before.
And Amanda, those Ladas are pretty cool. They're rear-wheel drive.
The what? The Ladas?
Yep.
That sounds familiar.
I remember when I was a kid, they sold like a Lada SUV in Canada for like 1 year only, and it was like $2,500 brand new. A Lada Nivea or something like that. They weren't very good.
I know they had a 440 wedge, and they had a cross ram intake. You know, the carburetors were like across from each other. But I didn't know they had a small block wedge.
Stop making noise, fucker. Yeah, I remember the 340s, and one of my buddies had a 340 and a Cuda that he had back in the day.
And they had a 426 wedge too. It wasn't a Hemi; it was a 426 wedge.
Are you looking up the wedge motors now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Sublime! I had a good laugh today, and I was thinking about you. I was watching old like '80s car commercials on my lunch break on YouTube, and they had a commercial for an '86 Mercury Lynx, and they were bragging about its hemispherical cylinder head.
Maybe that was the reason why it kept on dying when it got warm.
Mercury Lynx is the same damn thing as Escort.
Yeah, yep. I know. I had one. Biggest piece of shit I ever owned.
Well, no, they wasn't too bad.
All right. Dude, okay. Hang on a second.
The car would, randomly, when it got warm, it would die, and it would not start until it cooled off. Imagine that when you're driving home in the summertime at 90 degrees.
You get kind of warm.
Yeah.
Now this is what they call a wedge. A wedge is an engine with its valves side by side in a straight line with the valve stems tilted at an angle to center of the bore. This results in a combustion chamber whose profile is a wedge shaped as opposed to a Hemi. So yeah.
So it had something to do with the angle. The guy was that's I remember him saying that.
Right. Okay, guys, I just finished off my ice cream. I'm headed to bed.
Well, good night, Pinks. Have a good one, brother.
Good night, buddy.
Peace, Pinks. Have a good night, buddy.
Later, Pinks.
427 single overhead cam is a Hemi too. Yes, it was. It has his spherical heads.
Really? Didn't know that.
Yeah, just look at the spark plug wires.
Yeah.
They go in the middle of the valve cover.
Well, damn, I hate that you're going to kill it so soon.
So, Big Black says that the 340 and the 360 are not wedge. I still can't find nothing on a 350 Chrysler, though. It's not coming up.
We'll play it by yourself. You'll see how it goes. It was better than a Hemi. Better than a Hemi. Better than McDonald's?
Man, don't listen to the Chrysler guys. If you say better than the Hemi to those motherfuckers, they're ready to stab you.
Listen, man, I'm telling
Because
you.
they ain't nothing better than a Hemi if you ask those fellas.
Blue will tell you the same thing.
For price wise, there's not.
Zach, I muted you, buddy, because you had some background noise going on there.
Good night, Jismar.
Later, Jismar. Thanks for coming in.
I don't know, the Hemis were great, man, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I never had a problem out of the 440s. I always thought they were just great fucking engines.
They sound good.
Man, they do. I'll tell you another one too that's a real good one that a lot of people don't speak about, and that's the 383s. That was always a really, really good Chrysler engine.
Well, that was a good Roadrunner car. But okay, right here it says Dodge W350 alignment caster wedge multi-pack.
That's a first for me. Then I've never heard of one.
Amanda, if I was going to do a Volkswagen, I'd do the VR6. Those things sound so good.
Man, if I was going to do a Volkswagen, I want me a 66 Volkswagen Bug. Before the Super Beetles, I don't really care for the Super Beetles. I don't like the front end on them.
See, now maybe I'm a product of my time, but if I was gonna get just based on looks, I would get a first generation Scirocco. I always loved the way those cars looked, and I don't know why.
Oh, Siroccos are badass, dude. But go try to buy one.
So the information that Big Block has given us is correct.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said
doubt. I would never say he was wrong, but me personally, I never heard of one.
And neither have I. That's why I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
I got 350, 361, 383, 400, 413, 426, and 440s.
What engine was in Christine?
That had to be a 440 because Christine was a big ass car.
I want to say it was like a 383 is my guess.
Nope, it was a 361.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an older style. I just know when I was a kid and I saw that movie, that when the engine uncrumpled itself and all the chrome and the three air cleaners, I just remember that leaving an impression on me.
That car was a 58, was it not?
It's 57, I believe.
Okay, well,
I might be wrong. Don't hold me to that.
Yeah.
They're calling in the 383 727 combo for the Coronet. Nice, Big Block.
Not that I doubted you, Big Block. I just had to see it for myself.
Same here. I never heard of one.
Yeah, the 350, I never heard of a Chrysler. Never heard of it. You know, the 361s and all those, I've heard of them.
Well, Amanda, you'd have to do a lot of cutting and possibly make a custom subframe or an entire custom chassis.
Yeah.
The body would just be a shell.
That would be a lot of money.
It'd be cool though.
58 is that it? Yes, super fast. So 58. So they had a 361 in it.
Nice.
Oh, sorry, fat, super fast.
Super fast. Super fast.
That's super fast.
Hey, do you know what? I want to tell you guys something right now, man.
Oh boy,
you guys are awesome, and if anybody tells you any different, shut up, Sublime. You guys are awesome. Shut up, Sublime. You guys are awesome. If anybody tells you any different, you tell them come see me. You guys have a great night.
You too, Gary. You be good,
Gary. Have a good one,
buddy. Gary. I knew he was going to do that as soon as he said that. I'm like,
shut up.
Stop him. No, I need to stop him. Keep talking. Shut up, Sublime.
You dumbass motherfucker.
Not Viper. Then we got, that would work too, Amanda.
That would be very expensive.
Yeah. Just the motor alone would be very expensive. Although, I'm sure you could probably get an older motor out of an older Viper that was totaled or something. Somebody's probably got one sitting somewhere.
Still, man, there's barely any deals to be had. They're jacking up all the prices at the salvage auctions around here anyway. You can't. There's no deals to be had. You're gonna get outbid.
You know what? They're gonna keep on, and they're gonna see their damn business just keep falling further and further down the hill, and it's only because they're getting so damn greedy. They won't
Yeah, I
have
think
nobody blamed for that shit but themselves.
they're trying to grab what they can while they can.
Yep. And it's just stupid, man, because they're pricing good people. What they're doing is they're gonna wind up losing themselves customers. That's what's gonna wind up happening.
It's already happening with a lot of shit. There's stuff in this economy that I won't even think about buying, and it's not because I'm broke or anything, but I'm just not going to pay a certain price for something that I would have paid half price for 2 years ago. My head doesn't accept it.
Yep, exactly. I'm with you on that one, man. 100%.
That's why, like, sometimes you see these gorgeous mint Fox bodies, and they're all original, and they have 20,000 miles, and they're beautiful, but I ain't paying 30,000. I'm sure someone will, but
no, not me.
I'm not doing it.
You got to remember when I used to be able to buy Fox bodies, and I guarantee if Gary was in here, he could say the same thing. We used to be able to go buy these things for $600, $700, $800. $1,000 for actually a good Fox body.
That's right.
Literally, dude. I mean, the rollers, you could pick the rollers up for $300 all fucking day long.
Oh, dude, my 80 I paid $500 for, and that was only 6 years ago. And in the early 2000s, I had an 81, which I paid $500 for, and my really nice one, my anniversary car, my 8990. Well, it was an 89, but it was the 25th anniversary. That LX I paid $2,500 for in 2001, and it was mint.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man.
So I don't know. In my opinion, a perfect one should be 15 and a nice one should be 10. No more.
Like I said, they're pricing themselves right out of damn business, man.
Yep. They are.
And that's what's going to happen when you get greedy and you try to make all the money you can. You know, people are not dumb, man. People, I mean, especially car people, they're not stupid.
Nope.
For sure.
Yeah, because all the ones that they're asking ridiculous prices for, they're not selling.
No, hell no, they're not. They wish they were, but they ain't doing it.
There was this one guy who had in my local area, and for the last 5 years, I've been watching this car, and it's an '83 Thunderbird Turbo Coupe, stick shift car, really nice condition, but he was asking 10 grand, and I'm like, there's no way. And every 6 months, it comes down a grand, comes down a grand. It's been for sale for 5 years. He's asking 3 grand, and he's still not selling it.
Mm-mm.
I mean, if it was an 87, 88, I could see you getting a little bit more money for it because they looked better, but still.
So did Paul show the car that he bought or was going to buy or whatever?
Oh, no, he bought it. It's in his garage. It's an 86 GT. It's a nice car.
Oh, there's no doubt. If Paul bought it, I'm sure it's a really nice car. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
And he was even like, he kept saying, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I'm like, well, I'm finding a hard time finding a flaw in it, but okay.
Yeah. Your idea of perfect, my idea of perfect. Two different things there, buddy.
But no, it really looks good, and it's got a cowl hood. It's got a polished Cobra intake on it. Black halo interior. It's a really nice car, stick shift car.
What the hell is this? God
I
damn.
think my dog just sensed a coyote was near. He literally went outside. He's like he was looking in a general direction and just started barking. But he knew it was far enough away that he couldn't get to it close.
Was it what color was it?
Like gunmetal gray.
Oh,
yeah.
It wasn't a stock color. It was close to the stock color, but a little nicer.
Yeah, I'm fucking with him. See if it, I'm trying to bait him in. See if he did. No, I'm talking about Sublime.
yeah, no, he like I said, there was nothing to be seen. It's almost like he could see it from far, far away or something.
He could probably smell it.
Yeah, that's what I think it was. Probably right.
It's like sometimes when I'm out in my garage is basically an old 100-year-old barn that's been converted into a garage. And just because you don't see the mice, I guarantee you there's mice sometimes. When I'm out there with my dog, he don't see them and he don't hear them, but you could tell when he smells them.
Yeah, animals, buddy. They got a hell of a sniffer on them.
Oh yeah.
And a hell of a nose. It's like my dog. She'll be laying on the bed asleep, man, and just an aggravating ass fly will be flying around the bedroom. And I don't know if y'all's dogs are like this or not, but my dog, it drives her crazy when a fly is flying around the bedroom.
Oh yeah, my dog will go nuts, and he even tries to eat bees. The dumb idiot.
Yeah, let him stick with them motherfuckers in his mouth one time. He'll spit it out.
Oh, I know, Mike. I know. They're everywhere.
That damn bee starts stinging inside that mouth. He'd be happy to pop, pop, pop. Daddy, help me out. My dog does the same thing. That's it. She tries to eat bees.
Man, Sublime, I'm surprised y'all have coyotes living in the city like that, or the suburbs.
Well, you
Yeah,
know
it's
why?
close.
Because I've got a good amount of forested area that's not too far from my house.
Oh, okay. I didn't
That's
know that.
why.
I thought it was more city where you were.
No, I mean it is and it isn't. You know what I mean? It's more burbia. It's not like, you know, big city. You know what I mean? That's in the Chicago area. Fucking out here, it's just burbia. You know, but like I said, you've got your forest preserves here, there, and everywhere around me.
Yeah,
So
that'll
yeah,
do
dude, I
it.
get everything. I get fucking raccoons. I get fucking possums. I get skunks. I get coyotes. You name it, I fucking get it. They fucking all show up.
They like you, Sublime.
And honestly, the biggest ones I hate are the fucking skunks, dude. I could deal with because most of the coyotes, they're more afraid of us than we are of them, at least out here, and they run
Right.
away. You know, the possums, they run away. Freaking even raccoons, they run away. But fucking those fucking skunks, man. Ugh.
They'll spray your ass. Yeah, my dog gets it every year.
Crazy.
And then you gotta wash them with tomato juice.
Tomato juice.
Yeah, it neutralizes some of the smell. Doesn't take it all away.
That would be a bitch.
Well, yeah, especially my dog's white.
Oh yeah, that would be a bitch.
Yeah, like when we give him baths, like there's special shampoo for like white dogs.
It's crazy too because the stuff that they spit out is a gel.
Really?
My dog is black as she can be, buddy.
That's why
That's
it's so hard to get off dogs.
You ever seen
it beds into it, and they
You ever seen a solid black Pomeranian?
I've seen yours, and I don't think I've seen many others.
My son-in-law.
Yeah. Trust me, they're little motherfuckers.
Yeah, my son-in-law that just moved to Mobile. He's got one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was a cool dog. Bounced all over the damn place, but it was a cool dog.
Mine used to do that when I first got her. She done turned to a lazy old bitch like her daddy now.
This one's a young.
Yeah, mine's a lazy old bitch, just like me. She's like, well, if you can, I can. And that's the way she lived her life.
Monkey see, monkey do.
That's it. Like right now, she's right behind me on the couch. On my bed asleep. That's snoozing like a motherfucker.
Oh, Mike Hall, dang. Good night, stupid fast.
Glad it's stupid
Hey,
fast.
stupid fast.
Jesus, after he leaves, we're gonna be down to one in the chat, which will be Mike Hall.
Yeah,
Mike's a trooper.
Mine is starting to grow a damn gray beard and mustache. She's starting to get damn gray right up under her mouth and shit like that. Right
That's
up under
what
her
my
nose.
Chihuahua's doing too. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody that sees her thinks, oh, that's so pretty. I'm like, no, fuck that shit. She needs to be solid black.
Dude,
that looks better.
This Chihuahua has got to be at least 11 to 13 years old. And this thing still runs around like it's a damn plays like it's still a puppy.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yours?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
He's a
Usually
weird
when
Chihuahua.
they get that age, they usually don't do that.
He's like a reindeer, dude. He's a mix. He's not a purebred Chihuahua. He's got
My mom used to have
long legs, long tail, and his coat screams golden retriever.
Really, my mom used to have a Mexican Chihuahua. I don't know if y'all have ever seen one of those, but they're just about like the one that you're talking about, Sublime. They got really, really long legs. They got a long tail, but they still have the Chihuahua like coat, the real short hair.
Yep.
But man, you talking about a hyper fucking dog. My Lord.
Were the ears pointed or are they curled?
They were pointed.
I see mine's curled.
I tell you what, dude, this bitch was so hyper. You could give this motherfucker 5 Valiums and that son wouldn't slow him down a bit. That motherfucker was crazy. He used to get on my nerves, man. I used to love him to death, but God, he got on my damn nerves. He just wouldn't. He never ran out of energy.
All right, so let's see if we can get this dog on camera here for a second.
And you talking about dreaming? When he would go to when he was be laying asleep dreaming, you could see him. He would still be moving. His damn legs would be kicking and feet be moving. He just chasing somebody.
Here, buddy. All right, here we go. You ready?
Yep. He's a cutie.
Look at him.
You
I'm gonna look. Granted, I got my lamp on in my bedroom. That's it. But
he does look like a chihuahua, right?
Yeah, he got a chihuahua face. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me show you something here. This is how black my dog is. You won't even be able to see her, dude. I'm not gonna flip the camera around. I'm just gonna turn the camera on and turn the phone around.
All right, come on.
Can you see her?
Oh, hold on. No, wait. Oh, yeah.
I see legs.
Yeah, that's her. That's how black she is, dude. she's black.
Black Pomeranian. That's pretty rare.
Oh, big block is? See, that's weird. Okay, it still does show too. Okay. All right, Jakey. I just wanted to show you off, buddy. I'll give you a little attention later on. Come on, pull it on.
I'm gonna put you all in my pocket. I don't know. I got my old raggedy sweats on tonight. One of the pockets is about to fall out of them and shit, but they're so damn comfortable. I don't want to throw them in the garbage. They need to be in the garbage, but damn, they're so comfortable.
Yeah, I got clothes like that. I understand.
Yeah, I got brand new sweats in the drawer, hanging up in the closet and shit, but these are broke in and they feel great. And thank God the elastic still works because my belly's growing and they're still stretching, so I'm good. All right,
I go.
Y'all gonna hear Pomeranian whine now.
Why would he want that?
I'm gonna pick her ass up off the bed because I can't leave her on the bed when I go outside to smoke. Come on, girl. Come on. There we go.
Do you walk your dog without a leash, or do you keep her on a leash?
No, she's on leash. She has to be. We got leash laws around here.
Oh, so do
Plus,
we.
No, see, I wouldn't dare take her outside without a leash because as soon as she sees a cat, dude, she's got tunnel vision. She won't stop. She'll just be gone.
Yeah, mine would do the same for a squirrel or a cat or a rabbit.
Yep. Same here.
Dog, I just showed you. He's kind of the same way. But if I'm out there and I yell, it's like I have to yell at the top of my lungs like 10 times, and he eventually stops and turns around.
Dude, I can yell at my dog 5 million times. That bitch just like ignores me and says, "Fuck you! I'm still going after this cat."
And people drive way too fast on my road that I don't want my dog getting hit, so I don't take that chance.
Yep,
I'm pretty sure for the most part he'd be a good boy and he'd stay by me, but I can't have that.
Yeah, same here. I got too much love for my dog, and plus I got way too much money invested in this dog. I
understand. I understand that.
Like I said, when her leg got broke, dude, that was $3,500 to save her leg, and then I had to make 10 trips. It was a 200-mile round trip, and I had to make 10 of those damn things, one every week for 10 weeks.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yep. And I had to go every single week for her checkup. Every week.
Well, yeah, she broke her leg badly, man. And when they're that small, I mean.
Well, she actually didn't break it. My brother's dog stepped on her leg and broke it in 3 places.
Well, that's yeah. Yeah, I remember you saying that. That's true.
Yeah. Because my brother's got a 90-pound white lab. And they were just playing, man. That's all they were doing was just playing. And they've been playing for 2 years since then. You know what I mean? Ever since I got my dog, they've been playing. It's just one of those freak things, man. They were just playing. She just stepped on her leg.
Later, Big Block. Have a good one, man.
Hey, good night, Big Block.
And now I don't let her go around no other animal, period. Because you know how dogs are, even little dogs. You know when they play, they like to play with their mouth and like to bite and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And see, I can't take a chance on my dog's leg because the doctor told me, or the surgeon told me, he said, look, anything else happens to her leg, I can't save her leg. I have to amputate it. Nothing I can do to save it. So that's why I just don't allow her to play with any other dog.
Better safe than sorry.
That's right. That's right.
Dude, I just had a vision of that Mustang that I put on the thumbnail with a basically Coyote with a Whipple tune, factory tune, even if it's a 700 wheel, dude. Imagine how much fun car that would be.
Well, it'd have to have a DCT.
That'd be wild.
Yeah, with a DCT, of course. Yep. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I just, you know what? I know all these people on the internet and like on YouTube or whatever likes to make these drawings like that car stuff. But I prefer to leave it up to the Ford designers because they've done a really good job designing the F550 platform, and they've done a really good job designing the Ford GT. I think both of those cars are just beautiful cars.
I thought you were about to say F650. I was like,
no, look, dude, I'm gonna sit here and tell you, I'm gonna throw the 650 in too because I really like the look of that car.
Oh man, dude, me and Gary had this conversation on the phone today.
Yep,
we were having this discussion earlier.
We think the S550, me and Gary, is the last great Mustang. Period.
Yes.
I'm gonna reserve that opinion until I start seeing the 650s in person.
That's true.
What you see on camera is always different from what you see in person.
And I know if Ken were listening right now, which he's not, you know, he's always the first person to say, oh, when the S197 comes out, people are just saying, no, the freaking new edges are better than this. And freaking, then when the S550 or the S550s come out, everybody's like, oh, the S197s were so much better. You know, and now the S550s coming out and everybody's saying, oh, the S550s are so much better. So
when did S197 come out? 05?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Okay,
yes.
Look, when that Mustang hit the block, I'm telling you, when that Mustang hit the dealerships, they could not keep that Mustang on the dealership. They were selling that fast.
But you know, those cars, I like them better new than I do now.
Yeah, only reason why, because I like the second generation of the S197 better.
I agree.
Yeah.
The earlier ones, I don't know, the front end looks like the car had a stroke.
Well, it just looks like
The bosses look good though.
Yeah, they do.
And the GT500 looks good, but the regular ones, man, I don't know. It's not for me.
Dude, this is the first time I can honestly say that I don't have anybody in the bushes that says I have one in the chat, and that's my call. No bushwhackers right now.
Really, because I got, I got my phone. Well, my phone is just on the panel, so
I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see.
Yeah, same here.
It shows you how many are watching.
Yeah, problem is for some reason now, if I get off of the StreamYard, it seems to like glitch out and drop me off the panel.
It's all right. Oh, it's
right. Yeah, it's been doing that to me too. I can't just lower the screen and go look at something else like I used to before. I don't know if that's a StreamYard thing. I don't know if it's a YouTube thing. Well, it has to be a StreamYard thing. Well, I don't know. You still see it through YouTube, so I guess it could be.
Because they updated it, because now you can put banners on the names and you can do different shit.
Yeah.
The only thing they didn't do was increase the free hours per month. They could have done that for us.
No, and look, Sublime's a paying customer, and they put the logo.
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird.
They put the
StreamYard
logo, the little fucking duck or whatever, geese or whatever that son of a bitch is.
Maybe it's because I have a discounted rate. I'm not paying full price.
No, because Mob and Pinks, it's the same thing.
Really?
Yes. I noticed it on Wednesday on Pinks, or yesterday or whatever.
Yeah, it has been there. Wonder if it gives me an option to remove it.
Today is Thursday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, not anymore here.
I don't know what in the hell I have been thinking today all day long was Wednesday. And my mom
that
told
would
me
just make the week longer. No.
Yeah, my mom told me like 4 times today, Dude, I don't know what you smoking, but today is Thursday. That's exactly what my mom said to me twice. Dude, I don't know what you've been smoking, but today is Thursday.
You've been hanging out with me, Mob, and Sublime too long now. You're getting a contact high.
Well, see, I was wanting to go play with RC cars this weekend, but fuck, I can't do that. It's a whole wash, dude. It's gonna rain all freaking weekend.
Man, it's been raining like crazy up here.
Yeah, I mean, I bet all y'all snow's just about melted since it's been raining, hasn't it?
Oh no, not here, but I would say half of it's gone, but we still got a good 2 feet of snow on the ground. There's a lot of
Yeah,
snow.
if y'all got a lot of rain, though, I bet y'all got a hell of a lot of slush.
Yes, definitely. Like the streets and driveways and everything that's been plowed is just clear, wet pavement now. But the snowbanks are still huge.
Our snow's
Really?
pretty much gone.
Well, thank God we ain't got none of that white shit down here.
Only piles you see now are for piles from like where the plow is piled up one pile in an area.
Right, there's a lot of that shit here. This shit won't be gone until May, June.
Damn, really? Snow stays around up there that long?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the piles, yeah, where the plows like plow the snow, it's super compact, so it takes forever to melt.
Yep.
Like
Damn.
the big city dumps where they make these massive mountains of snow, and you go by in June and there's still snow there.
Really?
Yeah.
So actually, when does it start getting into like the 70 degrees up there?
June.
April, May, we get but it gets very cold still at night until June. So you'll have a real hot day where you'll be sweating your balls off. You'll be in a t-shirt and shorts, but by supper time, once that sun goes down, it's still cold until June.
Wow.
Our hot months are June, July, August. Sometimes you get a hot September, and then it's cold again.
So y'all really just don't have a long summer at all.
No, I get like 3 months, 4 months to drive my car. That's it.
See, that would just fucking suck.
It does.
That would suck.
Well, that's why up here, we definitely, the short amount of time you have, man, at least there's lots of shows. There's something every weekend, whether it be at the racetrack or at the car shows or swap meets or something. You got to compress it all into like 3 months, 4 months. So there's always something to do. At least it's fun when the season goes by, and sometimes you're just happy to put it away too, because if you do the car show thing all the time like I do, or you go to racetracks and drag strips and stuff, you're pretty burnt out because you're doing like things 2-3 nights a week, like what Gary was doing.
Yeah, I was going to ask you this summer, do you plan on going watching any of the crash up derby stuff like you used to do?
I don't really get along with a few of the guys that I used to do it with, and that was a big 10 years of my life solid. Was I'd build 4 or 5 cars a year, and I'd race every second week all summer, all across Ontario and Quebec here. And man, I just when I had enough, I had enough, and I decided I didn't want to build them anymore. I didn't want to go watch it anymore. All these years, my Mustang would always get neglected, or my drag car would get neglected, because I was always building fucking derby cars. And then by the time you race it and it's gone, sure, it's fun, but you put those thousands of dollars and hours into the car, and then it's dead, it's gone. So I wanted to start building stuff that I'd actually get to hang on to for a long period of time.
Yeah. I'm just saying that would actually be cool content for your channel, man. If you was to ever go do some of that derby shit, that shit would be cool as hell.
That's how my channel started. All my old videos from like 8 years ago is my derby cars and derbies and stuff. And that's what got a lot of my viewers. And then when I started doing the Mustang stuff, I lost a lot of them derby guys.
Yeah, but now you're doing the Mustang stuff, though. You could actually incorporate the derby stuff in with your Mustangs. I know at this point in time you would just be a spectator, you know what I mean, instead of actually competing. But for me as a viewer, I enjoy watching that kind of shit. I just think it's cool as hell.
Oh, you see, but the thing for me, Salty, is I did it for so long, and it wasn't just driving. I organized them. I was a referee. It was my life. And I can't just watch your derby casually like a normal person. I will get fucking mad. Like, those assholes at a football or at a basketball game that lose their fucking mind? That's me at a demolition derby. So
really?
I wouldn't be able to film. I'll get into a fight in the stand. Like it's not my best self.
Getting a fight in the stands just by spectating?
Oh yeah. Because the thing is, sometimes if you get black flagged for hitting a driver's door, from one angle of the track, it can look like you got hit in the driver's door, but from another angle, it looks like you just grazed it or you missed it. And yeah, you can lose your fucking mind. You put $5,000 into a race car, and one asshole from his angle says you hit the door, but you know you didn't hit it, and you just got to shut down, and it's over. Man, you lose your fucking mind. I promise you.
Hey, what's up,
Damn.
boy?
So what?
Man, they have the cops at the derbies because of how many fights can break out. It's fucking adrenaline and macho assholes. It's like any kind of racing.
Well, how old's your son now?
My youngest is 8. My oldest son is 11. Daughter's 14.
Dude, I'm telling you something you really need to get into with your boys. As a matter of fact, even your daughter will probably just, and I know now that Funky's not in here, I can talk about it. Dude, you need to get into RC cars. I'm telling you, you need to get into RC cars. Your boys would absolutely fucking love it. I'm telling you.
Well, honestly, my sons have done demolition derbies for kids with Power Wheels, and my daughter this year would be old enough to do her first demolition derby with me riding shotgun. From 14
No, I'm just
to
talking about
16.
RC cars, something a hell of a lot cheaper that's more cost affordable. Because, dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm just telling you, it's so much fun doing RC shit. A lot of people don't realize it until you actually get them and start playing with them. Dude, they are so much fucking fun.
Yeah, I need another expensive hobby. Like I need a hole in the head. But yes,
see,
I do think it's really cool.
You can make the RC car hobby as expensive as you want to make it. You can
And
keep
I know
where it's
myself.
budget friendly. You can keep it budget friendly and get out there and enjoy the RC cars. You can even bash them like I do. But you don't have to go buy the $1,000 RC cars, the $1,400 RC cars to do that with. You don't have to do that.
No, that's true.
And they're still just as much fun if you buy the $320 RC car or the $260 RC car. They're still just as much fun.
And I agree with you, Salty. But right now, I'm saving up to build an engine, a transmission, a rear end. My car needs everything, and I'm no rich man, so
Trust me, I know the feeling.
I can't take on, like, I really want to get my car swapped and running this summer, which means I have to rebuild the engine. I got to put everything together. I got a lot to do.
Well, how much more do you got to take off the donor? How much more do you got to take off the donor before you finally haul it out and get it ready to go to the crusher?
The dash and the wiring harness and the 8.8, but I'm gonna wait until it's up on the trailer before I pull the 8.8 off because I got no way to get it up on the trailer if I don't have the wheels on it.
Yeah, I totally get what you're saying on that.
And
that'd be a motherfucker trying to load something that don't have wheels on it. Trust me, I've been there and done that.
And I got a bunch of scrap metal since I knew that I'd be scrapping the car. We tore down a bunch of stuff last summer, and I made myself a metal pile on the side of the house. So I'm going to load all that metal into the donor car, try and get a couple more bucks for it.
Well, hell yeah, anything you can do to make an extra dollar, damn right.
Now I just hope I'd really love to see what I can get. I have those ponies on it that I for sure shit ain't keeping. So
thank you.
Man, they look bad on the parts card.
Thank you. I just hate ponies, God Almighty. I don't think they have no place on a Fox body.
No, I agree. They ain't for me. The only car I've ever seen them actually kind of work on is Funky's car.
I'm sorry, but to me, they don't even work on Funky's car. That's just me. And the only reason why, because Funky has painted his a different color than the stock color.
Right, exactly.
I mean, that's actually makes him look halfway decent on his car. But I promise you, once he does a 5-lug swap and he gets his other wheels on there and he's going to look at his car, he's going to stand back and look at it. He goes, this looks a hell of a lot better. I guarantee you that's going to happen. He won't never admit it because he won't say I'm right. But I guarantee in his mind, he's going to think that, damn, this looks like a lot better.
You know how good Black Sunshine would look if he took the wheels off Ginger and put them on Black Sunshine?
Hell yeah, I do. The anniversary wheels, damn right, they look good as hell.
Yeah, I like those wheels. And Ford Blue turned me on to the Mach 1 wheels on a Fox body. Man, I like that. That really looks good.
I'm telling you right now, I'm going to look Gearhead has done a feature on this one car. Funky has done a feature on this one car. A bunch of people has done a feature on this one car, and it's a multicolor Mustang GT, and it's got
Okay.
Mach 1 wheels on it, and it's at all these different car shows. He won't ever paint it. He clear coated it the way it is with all these different colors on it. And I'm telling
Nice.
you, this motherfucker looks awesome. I even put in his chat. I said, please never paint your car. Leave it just like it is. Because that's something just red and blue and different colors, but then it's got the Mach 1 wheels on it. Then it's got the lowered stance on it. It's a GT, and I'm like, man, that fucking car looks awesome.
Nice. Oh, Woody, I don't know if you're asking me, but no, I'm just putting an 8.8 in my car. I don't have any power level that's gonna need a 9-inch.
Dude, I'm telling you, you don't need a 9-inch in a Fox body anymore.
No,
You
the stuff you can do with an 8.8, it's fine.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I don't. A lot of people in here probably don't subscribe to them, but there's a YouTube channel called 10 Soldiers Race Cars.
Yep.
Go look at some of the videos on their channel. Matter of fact, they just posted one. What you can do with an 8.8. This is what these people do every day. You send them. You
10
send
Soldiers
them
know
your
their
house.
stuff. I've watched their videos, man. They're good.
Oh man, that dude that owns that company is fucking top notch. He is so good at what he does. Matter of fact, if anybody here watches Cletus McFarland and he's building that damn car called McFlurry, that little coupe, and he's putting that damn Godzilla motor in it with the twin turbos and all that shit, he had 10 Soldiers build the rear end that he's putting in that car.
Interesting.
Yeah, now he's going all Ford powered with this car. There ain't gonna be nothing Chevrolet on this car. And that's rare for Cletus to do that to any car, because he's a Chevrolet guy. So.
Yeah, but a lot of the big names that were huge Chevy guys are now seeing what them Coyotes can do, and they're taking notice. I mean, shit. Look at Murder Nova. If you would have asked me 2 years ago that half of his fleet would be Ford trucks by now, I'd have never believed you.
Well, shit, he's building the damn a truck just like Boosted sold. He's building one right now. It's a white one.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, all of his wife has like 3 Broncos. He just built his wife an F350. He's got the platinum Ford dually. I mean, he was a hardcore Chevy guy. Still is, I guess. But I mean, you can't argue with what works.
He'll tell you real quick. He goes, "I hate Chevrolet dualies because they break down all the fucking time." He'll tell you that because he's done had so many problems out of his damn Chevy dualies. He switched over to Ford. Now he's happy as he can be.
Well, they all have. Ryan Martin uses Ford now to tow his stuff. Doc uses Ford to tow his stuff. Chuck uses Ford to tow his stuff.
Big Chief uses a damn Ford F450 dually to tow his big car trailer and all that shit.
Oh damn!
Everybody
I didn't know
does.
Big Chief did too.
Yeah, he's got a black one and his trailer's black.
I know his trailer's black. That little CTSV him and his woman have been building there. That's turning out to be a bad mamma jamma.
Yeah, but if you watched his latest video, they blew the motor up in it.
Oh yeah, they blew it up bad.
Yeah, they did.
Number 7 said, "Fuck you, I'm out."
Yeah, that motherfucker said completely, "I'm gone." But that car was turning some. They were getting it dialed in, and that car was getting fast as hell.
Oh yeah.
But like he said, he bought that motor and he didn't know anything about the inside of that motor or nothing. He said he even said in his video today he's glad the motor blew up before he put it in the vet, because that's the motor he bought to go in his red Corvette.
Right, because they also bought Kai Kelly's old motor, which was supposed to go in the CTSV.
Yep, exactly.
That's going to be a bad bitch in that car. I promise you.
I'm just telling you, for people who don't watch Big Chief's YouTube channel, you need to go out and start watching this guy, because he is nothing like he ever was on the Street Outlaw show. He's 100% completely different.
That man knows more about engines than anyone would ever give him credit for. That guy is a master tuner, and he knows everything about it. Like, anyone that can get a 455 Pontiac with damn Edelbrock heads to do what he did, to keep up with the cars he kept up with,
It's amazing, dude. I'm gonna tell you, it's amazing.
Yeah, because like he said, he's like, you learn everything about your combo and you optimize your combo. You don't need to think about putting a bigger engine. Just make what you have better until it can't anymore.
Yep. I'm
But
just telling you, man. I love watching his YouTube channel.
He was beating the snot out of Hemi Proline Pro Charged engines with a 455 Butler Pontiac with fucking Edelbrock heads. Really worked heads, I might add, but they're still Edelbrock Performer heads.
Yep, exactly. Dude, he was outrunning Ryan Martin. I mean, he was outrunning the best of the best with that car.
Yep.
There was nobody that dude didn't outrun. I mean, he even went and won Bristol in the damn No Prep Kings thing.
Well,
and racing Ryan Martin and damn
Yep.
Megalodon and all the rest of those guys. That's back when Megalodon was there running his silver 69. And I'm gonna tell you, that dude was a headhunter. He was a bad motherfucker.
and the proof,
come back last year. Yeah, I didn't see him there last year.
no, I didn't see him
Megalodon?
either.
No, he's building a brand new car. He'll be out this coming up season.
Oh, okay.
And people
Yeah,
can
he
argue with me about this all they want. But Chief proved how good of a fucking tuner he was, because I'm a big fan of Murder Nova. And I still root for Murder Nova. I love that car. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah,
I watch his shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But
Dude, he cannot tune his own shit. Big Chief is the one that kept his car running.
Sean's an idea man, and he's a wrench. He's not a tuner.
No, he's not. And now he's learning to be one now that he's out on his own, which I think is a good thing for him because that's what he's been needing.
Oh well,
But
in NTK, he's been learning the hard way, man. He started like 2 years behind everyone else, and he's getting it. He'll get there.
Yeah, I mean, just like this, not this past season, but the first season he ran, I don't know how many times he blew up his motor. That small block, he blew that motherfucker up. I don't know how many times.
Oh yeah, he was going through pro chargers like water too for a period there.
Well, yeah, but this is before he even went to the pro charger. He was still running a twin turbo small block in that NPK car. He was blowing motors up. It was like every other race he was blowing up a motor.
And that was a one-off motor. So every time he broke some shit, they had to make the parts.
Yeah, and he sent his buddy, what is his name? I can't think of the guy that does all the guy that does all his filming. The guy's with him all the time.
Phantom. I can't stand him.
I can't either. I think he's a fucking copycat.
Yep.
All he does is copy Sean. He wears his damn hair, his hat flat build, and now he wears flip flops with his toenails painted and all that kind of stuff. He does every single fucking thing Sean does.
Oh yeah, he's Sean's bitch.
Yeah, I mean literally 100% Sean's bitch.
I'm sure they paint each other's toenails.
Oh my god! When I saw that black painted toenails, Murder Nova, I was like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
But you gotta understand though. You gotta understand though. Murder Nova has been doing this for years. This is nothing new for him.
Yeah.
They even in the very first season of damn Street Outlaws, if you remember back then, every single one of the drivers was making fun of him because everybody out there was freezing, and he was the only one out there in a pair of shorts with fucking painted toenails and flip flops.
Yeah.
And everybody was making fun of him. But you know, he just wanted, dude, how you going to walk up to a man that's 6'4", like 300 something pounds, and tell him, dude, you're a fucking fag? I ain't brave enough to do that shit. That big motherfucker kicked my ass. I'm like,
6'4"?
huh?
Oh, he's a big boy. He's
Hell
a big
yeah,
boy.
he's like 6'4", 315 pounds. He's a big dude, man.
Really?
Hell yeah, he's no small cracker.
Wow.
Like,
He's a big motherfucker.
Even his son's a little fucking giant.
Yeah, his son is.
Ryan Martin's a shit brick house. I'll tell you that.
He's a what?
Yes.
Well, let him and Murder Nova stand beside each other. He's taller than Murder Nova. Sean is taller than Ryan Martin.
Shit.
Yeah. But Ryan Martin's got way more muscle.
But you know what? Okay, but you got to look at it though. Sean's a lot older than Ryan Martin too. He's got to be every bit of 10, 11, 12 years older than Ryan Martin. Every bit of that. Because you know Ryan Martin just had a new baby, and Sean, hell, his damn son's fixing to be grown. Literally, when I say grown, hell, he's fixing to be grown.
His son is the most lucky fucking little kid. Man,
you ain't lying.
The shit his parents buy him, the vehicles this motherfucker has to go to high school. Damn.
But you know what though? I'm happy for him But yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna tell you the reason why. Because when I was growing up, going to high school, you know, my dad. Don't get me wrong. My dad could have afforded to give me that kind of shit, but my dad lived by the old school rules. You get shit when you earn it. I'm gonna make you get out there and you gonna clean the yard. You gonna wash my company trucks. You gonna go to the store and get my fucking beer. You gonna do whatever I tell you to do. And if you fuck up, I'm taking it away from you. And that's just the way my dad was. He was a hard nosed motherfucker.
Man, my dad didn't give me shit. And if he ever did, he would remind you about a million times for the rest of his life that he gave you that shit. So
I can say my dad never done that shit. He never like drilled it like I gave you your first car. I did this. Nah, my dad never done that. But he did. The very first car he gave me was that 69 Roadrunner. He gave it to me, and it wasn't a week and a half later he took it back away from me because I was out 30 minutes too late on my curfew. And then he gave me a 66 Volkswagen Bug to drive when he took the Roadrunner. Now, just picture that. You go from having some awesome ass, badass car to driving a Volkswagen Bug. But I was happy to have that Bug because I was still cruising around and saying hey to my buddies and going out with the girls. And then about 2 months later, he gave me the car back. And then my dumb ass traded it for a V8 Vega. A 69 Roadrunner. I traded for a V8 Vega.
it wasn't what it was at the time, you know? Like, you didn't know.
No, but you got to remember, this was 86. You could still get freaking Roadrunners in 86. They were in everybody's backyard.
Right.
65 Mustangs were just, they were everywhere you look, you could find a 65 Mustang. They were no problem to get your hands on. I mean,
See,
you could just get them.
See, I come up in the 90s, the late 80s, the late 80s and 90s and the early 2000s. So that's kind of the way Fox bodies were for me, man. They were everywhere. They weren't worth shit.
Yeah, and that's the way Fox bodies were. Because, like I said, my first Fox body I got in '85. Of course, I wasn't old enough to drive it at that time. I had my learner's license, but I couldn't drive it. But I was racing it at that time only because my dad knew the owner of the track.
Right.
And he went down there, and they were drinking buddies and this and that. And this is back in the old days when people that tech didn't really mean a whole lot of shit. Age didn't mean a whole lot of shit. It just my dad and the owner got to drinking and shit, and my dad's like, "Hey, I want to get my boy out there racing, and we gonna have a problem with this." That's exactly what my dad said to him. "Hey, we gonna have a problem with this?" "No, James, bring him on out here, let him run." That started my racing career right there at 15. I say
my
career.
dad never
It
did shit
started
like
my racing
that.
hobby, so it wasn't no damn career. If I'd have been smart, I could have had a career in it. But no, I was a dumbass kid that was chasing too much pussy, and I wouldn't listen. So it wasn't nobody's fault.
Fort Blue love those Vegas.
I love Vegas, man. I'd love to have another one right now.
Yeah.
Good luck finding one that ain't rusted into the fucking ground.
The most memorable dragster I ever remember as a child was an orange Vega, and the name of the funny car was Fever.
Oh yeah. You can look that car's on YouTube right now.
Yeah.
Yep. It ain't hard to find that car. That car's all over YouTube.
When I was a kid, I had the Bob Glidden poster with his like '83 Thunderbird motorcraft car, and
dude, that is a replica car I would absolutely love to build. I would love to build it. Bob Glidden is my damn hero, dude. I'm telling you right now.
You like Bob Glidden and Bill Elliott?
Same here. I was a big
Bob Glidden, Billy Glidden, Billy Elliott. Yep. Awesome Bill for Dawsonville.
Yep.
Yeah, I've been to his race shop so many times. It's crazy.
Man, that 200 plus mile an hour Thunderbird, was it a Coors Light car?
Yep, Coors Light, number 9.
Yep.
We were at that Talladega race when he broke that Talladega race, that speed race, the lap speed. We were at that race.
Mm.
Yeah, you got to remember though, man. My dad started taking me to NASCAR back in the 70s. He started taking me to damn watch wrestling back when I was in 75.
I've only been to 3 NASCAR races, so.
Yeah, I've only been to like a handful, 4, 3, 4, 5, somewhere around there.
Well, you said you're going to the Chicago race this year, right?
Hmm?
You're going to the Chicago street race this year, right?
I'm hoping to. I know I'm definitely going to the NHRA Nationals that are coming back to Joliet.
Man, you got to go to the Chicago Street Race because they're probably going to only have that race once.
No, they're actually under contract for 3 years, at least 2.
Well, there you go. You need to go to the first one though, because that's always going to be the best one.
Yeah.
Always going to be the best.
I'm just lucky because where I live, we have the Formula One race like 20 minutes from my house.
Well, see, y'all also have the NASCAR Truck Series and the matter of fact, they race on the same track if I remember correctly.
Yes, exactly. And no, sorry. The Truck Series runs in Ontario at the Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Me and Steph went up 2 years ago and watched that. That was awesome.
Yeah, there's some races where the Cup guys race at one track and the trucks and other places, like when there's road courses or somewhere else, sometimes they'll put them at different tracks.
Well, see, that's all they run up here in Canada is road course races because I don't know if do y'all even have a round track up there, oval track in Canada?
Oh yeah, we do. Oh yeah, for sure. But there's because we have CASCAR up here, which is Canadian NASCAR.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
But yeah, no, they brought the nationwide series up here 3 years in a row, which was really, really cool. And that was on the Formula One track in Montreal. And my dad brought me to both of those as a present.
Yeah, see, now I remember one of them raced on the Formula One track. So yeah, I guess it was a nationwide series.
And that was the one where Michael Ambrose pulled a shitty move on the final lap and spun was it Allmendinger out? And yeah, I was right in front of that. That was awesome. And the second year they came was the only time ever where a windshield wiper was installed on a NASCAR and they ran in the rain.
If I remember right, at the truck race in Canada, maybe 2-3 years ago, is when John Hunter Nemechek turned that
end?
On the last lap, right before the finish line, he turned that fucking car into the wall.
Dude, I have pictures. Steph and I were at the finish line. We were 150 feet from the finishing line of that race. That was that was a great day.
What's up, Ken?
Boy, I tell you what, that dude, they got out of the car and he went running over like he was going to kick John Hunter Nemechek's ass. Boy, John Hunter Nemechek fucked that boy up.
Oh,
I was like, damn. Because believe it or not, a lot of people don't realize that shit, but John Hunter Nemechek, that dude's a bad motherfucker in MMA. He's a really good dude in MMA.
Oh, I didn't know about that, but to watch that go down right in front of us, that was awesome. That was a good race, man. We went up there for the whole week. We went up there for the whole weekend, man. We were there for the qualifying and everything. And the best part about that track is it's a road course. So there's no grandstands. You pick a spot with your lawn chairs and you set up. So we just got there early and we got right by the finish line.
Oh,
we were we were right in between the entry from the pit and the finish line. So you got to hear them coming down and downshifting into the pits, and you got to have the finish line footage. It was one of the best races I've ever been to.
Shit, that would be awesome, dude. I mean, literally, that would be awesome.
And that was my wife's first NASCAR ever, and that's up near that's right by where Paul the Fox lives. That one where the trucks go.
I bet she had a good time at that race too.
Oh, she fell in love. She fell in love with track racing. The first time you actually hear those, because it on TV you don't hear what they sound like. When you're there and you're 150 feet from the finish line, you feel it, man. It rumbles in your chest. It's amazing.
Yeah. Monday they were here at Atlanta Motor Speedway testing mufflers.
Oh, nice.
No, it ain't either. Who the fuck wants mufflers on a NASCAR? Keep that shit off of a NASCAR.
Yes.
Well, but they were here testing. They were testing freaking mufflers, and I know why they were doing it because of the Chicago Street Race. That's the only reason why they were doing it. Because they're not going to let them run without mufflers at that race. They're going to make them tone it down a lot, and you could hear the difference in the cars. See, from where I live at right here, the Atlanta Motor Speedway is right across the street from my house.
Right.
Literally, that motherfucker is right across the street from my house. I live so close to the track, I can turn the TV on, watch it live, but turn the volume down and hear it live.
That's pretty cool.
That's how close I am to the racetrack. I took some pictures, I took some videos and showed, I sent them to Sublime. I rode through the front entrance and all that shit, the Dale Earnhardt grandstands, sent them to Sublime, little videos.
That's pretty cool, man.
So you guys hear earlier when I said about the breakfast place that I go to, the guy picking up his Porsche or getting his Porsche?
Yeah, I missed some of that. What was that about?
So the place where I go and eat my breakfast, the guy that owns, his name's Angelo.
Okay.
He already had a Mercedes, it still does, a twin turbo Mercedes 2-door coupe.
Okay.
That's beat up. It's probably like 800 wheels, somewhere around there.
Nice.
And then he just took possession of a 2023 911 Turbo S.
Damn. He just spent some.
$250,000 car, dude.
I
He
was
got
gonna
it for
say he just spent some
MSRP.
money.
He said he's already got some guy in Dubai that wants to buy it for 25 grand or 20 grand over what he paid from him.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude, he sent me, he showed me before I left the restaurant, he showed me the video of it coming off the trailer. I was like, oh my God, look at that car, dude.
I'm in the wrong business.
Dude, that's like one of my dream cars. If I was to ever get a
hey,
I'm not real. I'm not. Who?
Ken. He was
East Coast Ken.
Yeah.
Oh, East Coast Ken. Okay. I was like, damn, HPR is up this late at night.
Yeah.
But no, see, I'm not real big on foreign cars. I never have been. Like everybody's like, I'd love to have a Lamborghini, I'd love to have a Ferrari. Not me. I just don't have no desire to ever own any of those cars. But I'd love to have a Viper. I'd love to have a Ford GT, and I'd love to have a Porsche. Something about a Porsche I've always loved. I just love to have one.
So I told him, I was like, hey, I'm going to, I said, send me some pics of that. Because when I go on my YouTube live streams, he's like, you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I didn't know that. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Told you about it a million times. He's like, you got a lot of subscribers? I'm like, no, dude, I got like 600. I got nothing, And he's like, dude, I want to start a YouTube channel. He's like, we should collaborate. I was like, hell yeah, I'll collaborate with those cars, dude. Are you kidding me?
Shit, yeah. That's like
I'll make some videos of that Porsche.
Well, if you're near that Porsche and you don't take a video, I'll be mad at you.
You got to take a video even of the twin turbo Mercedes. That's no fucking joke car either.
As much as it can be, dude. It's got the updated rear spoiler. I mean, this thing is just freaking so
dude,
nice.
If I was him, I'd tell that dude to buy. I was like, yeah, you want to buy this car? 100 grand, because I know you got it, you oil tycoon motherfucker.
Yeah.
Listen, if I had Dubai money, when I went to that auto show 3 weeks ago with the kids, that fucking Super Snake, I've never fallen in love with a car like that. I know the price is stupid.
Wait, hold on a second, Mark. Hold on. Let me stop you right there for a second. Doesn't that Super Snake have the exact same front end that you said you didn't like on the car that Counts Customs built?
I agree with you, but it looked good on that car and it looked good in person. I've never had my jaw drop like that at a car like that at a show.
Yeah.
Like it was, I don't know, it was special to me, but I'd never seen anything better than a GT350 in person. Like I have never seen a car like that in person. Not even in a parking lot.
You never even seen a 500 in person yet?
Never. So for me to see the Super Snake was like, damn. And I've only seen one 350, and it's the one I did that YouTube video on 3 months ago. And it's just, I happened to see it. I had never seen one. That's why I stopped in a damn rainstorm to take a look at it, just to see it up close. But yeah, man, those Shelbys, unless like it's Grand Prix time and Formula One's in town and the rich guys bring out their cars, you don't really see those around here. See,
I went and looked at a damn 2012 S197 today, Grabber Blue. I'm not a big fan of Grabber Blue, but when I got there at the car lot and stuff like that, the battery was dead on the car, and I immediately said, nah, never mind, I don't want to buy it. Just because the battery was dead.
Well, that's a bad way to start.
I'm just that way, man. If I go look at something and the battery's freaking dead on a car lot, nah, fuck it, I don't want to buy
it. It's been sitting a while.
But no, so why at
see,
this
that's
rate,
my thing. If it's been sitting a while, there's a reason why it's been sitting a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or it fell. Who knows? Somebody could have traded it in with a damn better battery that was on its way out the door.
Yeah, but if you're a damn car lot, you're supposed to do your due diligence.
Yeah, that's true.
It's got a bad battery. You put, at the very least, you can put a new set of tires and a battery in the damn car.
Yeah.
If you're trying to sell it and you're asking that kind of money, dude, how much is a fucking battery and a set of tires going to set somebody back?
How much was he asking for?
I think the car was 17.5.
Okay.
Had 59,000 miles on it. Yeah, it had 59,000 miles on it.
Was it a 12 5.0?
Yeah, it was a 5.0. Dude, you think I'm gonna waste my money on a damn V6 car? Nah, it ain't happening. Like I done told everybody, V6s and 4 cylinders do not belong in Mustangs. It's me. They don't belong in there. A Mustang, it should have a V8. That's it.
I agree with that. I'm
That's
working
just
on it.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's just my personal opinion. Um, just like the EcoBoost. I'm sorry, people like them. I know Mike's Garage has got one. I know Boosted X got one. I just don't think there's no reason to put an EcoBoost in a damn S550. I'm sorry. They need to be reserved for GT only. Put a 5.0 in it and be done with the motherfucker. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it's just me.
I'd like to be able to afford one. They're a lot cheaper when you get to the smaller motors.
Oh, I'm sure they are, but
a shit ton cheaper.
yeah, but you will never have the experience in a damn EcoBoost that you're going to have in a GT. I'm sorry, you just ain't going to have that same. You're not going to have the sound. You're not going to have the sound.
When Booster gets done with his car, because I think he said his car already before it blew up, he was smoking regular GTs.
Yeah, but it's still not the same. You will not have the sound. You will not have the rumble at an idle that a V8 sounds like.
I know. I agree with
You're
you.
just not going to have that.
I agree.
And for me, a Mustang is all about the experience of the Mustang. It ain't just the car itself. It's about the experience of driving it and owning it.
I wouldn't say no to a really clean SVO though. I'm sorry, I like those cars.
I fucking absolutely hate the fucking ugly ass front end on those cars.
It's got to be an 86. It can't be the indented headlights. It's got to be the flush ones.
I cannot stand where the hood comes on down to the bumper. I just think that is the ugliest shit on a front end of a Fox body.
Yeah, I know it's not for everyone, but I don't know. I don't hate those cars. I like those cars.
I would definitely 100% as soon as I got it, I would change the hood and change the front bumper immediately. That'd be the very first thing I'd do if I got one. The very first thing, just to get that ugly shit off the front of a car. And just like, even though I know Sublime loves them, but if I had a Capri with a bubble back, the first thing I'd do would change the hatch. I'd get the bubble back off the car.
Dude,
I can't do the bubble back, man.
Of a Capri. Did you see that? You sent that to me, Mark, didn't you?
What's that? Sorry?
Didn't you send me Paul the Fox's short that had the Capri in it?
No, I sent you the one with the black GT.
Yeah, the black GT. Did you see the short that Paul the Fox put out of a burgundy Capri that showed up to a car show?
Oh yeah, that was like 2 days ago or something. Yeah, man, that thing sounded snotty. Sounded pretty good.
Man, that thing looks so good. That thing that basically looked like it had the same paint that MJI's car had.
I just can't do the bubble back glass on the Fox body. I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. It's like the Monte Carlo SSs back in the mid '80s when they come out with the bubble backs for the NASCARs. I didn't even like that.
The only thing I would do with an '86 Capri is put like a little mini McLaren spoiler down at the bottom of the glass. That's it.
No, I'm gonna tell you the Capri that I really like to get my hands on, but I already know he's gonna be asking way more money than I'm gonna pay, and that's the one that fucking Dover's building right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
That white one with the fucking Coyote swap and the 3650 trans. I'd love to get my hands on that car because I think it looks great. I wouldn't even paint it. I would clear coat that bitch and leave the patina just like it is. I love that look.
I like.
Everybody's like, "Oh no, I gotta paint my shit." Nah, fuck that. I love that old ratty look in that car.
I like the one Blue bought, just like that.
Yeah, I like the one Blue bought. Yeah, me too. I think he done good though. He bought a Capri RS, different.
Yep.
I love the body style on that car. And I do. I hope he winds up keeping that car and building it, but I do believe deep down in my soul, and I'm sure both of y'all agree with me on this, Blue's probably going to be selling a lot of shit because he's going to be getting this new place. And I just think he's going to start, because he even doesn't say it himself, he's going to be dumping a lot of stuff. So
it's definitely rough when you got to move all that stuff when you have that many vehicles. And
yeah, but
Blue's
the good thing about Blue is he will finally have the acreage where I don't know if he'll be able to bring every one of his projects home, but I guarantee you he'll be able to bring a lot of them to his house.
Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier for him for sure.
Oh yeah, and he won't have to drive that. What did he say it was? 45 minutes, whatever, out to the farm. He
Yeah.
won't have to drive that far to go look at his cars. They'll be right there.
Man, I just hope it works out for him. Sounds like it's a lot of work he's facing.
Yes, it does. But, as long as his boss keeps his word and gets the house the way it's supposed to be and all that kind of stuff, I believe Blue's going to be fine. But I would not move into that house unless that motherfucker was ready, especially since I got to pay more rent than where he's living at now.
Right.
I got to pay more rent, then I want my house right before I live in it. I mean, that's just me. I'm just a picky bastard like that.
This is your last smoke if you got a warning. I'll probably kill it in 5 minutes.
You
That
probably
works
kill
for
it.
me.
You kill it in 20 minutes, right?
No, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Fuck, I better start smoking a cigarette then.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't smoke one, now I will. But I wouldn't smoke one, but now I will.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for Mustang season. I'm over this winter shit.
I can't wait till you start actually doing something to your car other than
Yeah, me
tearing down. I can't wait till you bring your other one into the shop.
Me too, man. It's gonna go pretty fast at that point. But
Dude, now are you-
there's always gonna be problems I don't count on, or you know how
Oh,
it
yeah,
goes.
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. There's always going to be shit that you think you got when you start looking, damn, I got to go to the parts store. I got to order this. I got to order that. That shit always happens, man.
Oh, for sure.
It does. And that's the frustrating part about when you start digging into working on shit. You're like, damn, I could have got this done if I'd have had this one little bitty part. And then you go to parts store and they don't have it. And then you got to find somebody to order a motherfucker from. And with you living in Canada, you got to try most places you're going to be ordering from is from the States. And then you got to wait for the damn shipping time.
It's not the shipping that bothers me. It's the fact that it's double price.
Yeah, well, yeah, true too. Now, what you probably could do is and maybe speed up the process and not have to pay that much is maybe get like Sublime, me, Car Mob, or somebody for us to order it and just ship it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Especially if it's not a big part. You know what I mean? If it's like something small, it don't weigh shit, but you gotta have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Then
no,
we could just
something like that would definitely be helpful. Hopefully, we don't have to cross that bridge yet, but it's gonna happen fast once it starts.
Yeah. Now you going yeah, you're definitely going fuel injection on your car, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. I say I pretty much have everything, but it's never true. So.
Yeah. Now, when you tear your motor down, how far do you plan on tearing your engine down? Just to the heads to inspect the pistons and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm going to leave the rotating assembly as it is, and I'm going to take a look. If the cylinder walls are good to go, then I'm putting my heads, my intake, regasketing it, new oil pump, new timing chain, clean it all up, gasket it, paint it, and we're going to go have some fun.
Hell yeah. I ain't talking.
And if it's fucked up, then I don't know, I might just keep it on the stand and have it built down the road, just buy something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, the good thing about it, when the car was running, did you ever do a compression test on the engine to find out how much compression each cylinder has?
No, but I did drive it like 100 miles to bring it home, and it ran good. It just didn't idle worth shit.
Yeah, but that's usually simple shit to fix.
Yeah, well, the idle air control was unplugged on it, and I didn't understand why. And then when I plugged it in, it idled at 3,000 RPM. So now I know why it runs like shit.
Yeah, you probably need a new TPS, most likely, because they go out all the fucking time. That's just one of the things on a Fox body when you're running down fuel injection. Fucking TPS. I hated them fucking with those things, and they would leave your ass stranded on a side of the road in a heartbeat.
Yep.
No fucking warning either. I mean, you go out and crank your car, drive to the gas station. It runs perfect. Get out, walk into the gas station, come back out, turn the key, and the motherfucker won't do nothing because the TPS went out. I'm like, you motherfucker, you. That's the part I hated most about those little bitches.
Yep.
Because they'd go out in a heartbeat, man.
Well, it's like my 81 and my 80 fucking Duraspark box would leave you stranded all the time.
Yep. That's why my 89, like I said, my dad took me to the dealership and I bought that brand new. Well, he bought it for me for my graduation present. Even though I graduated in what 80s? What year did I fucking graduate? 87? Yeah, 87. But he took me in 89 and got me a brand new one. But I wanted a 86 because I wanted a 4i car. But you just couldn't get a brand new no more at that point. I'd only been born a couple of years sooner. Because I don't know if you guys know it, but I'm a 4i guy. I fucking absolutely love the 4i cars.
Yeah, no, I prefer a 4i as well.
Dude, I would change out an aero bumper on the front of my car in a heartbeat to put a 4i on. I'd change out the hood and the bumper in a heartbeat. Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. And that's on the, even if I could go back in time to that 89, I would change it out the day I bought the bastard.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that either.
But
if I would do it, if I would do it, I would do the whole thing. I would do quarter windows. I'd change it all.
Oh hell yeah, you got to change quarter windows. See, the thing about it, you had it in that red car too when you were stripping that car down.
Yep. And I sold it like an idiot.
Yeah, hey man, that's just things that we don't think about at the time. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I sold it for a stupidly ridiculous amount of money, but of course that was just as a roller. I sold everything else separately.
Yeah.
But still, the body itself, kick myself in the ass for selling that. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, you can't dwell over the past. You just got to move on with what you got. That's the best thing to do.
Hopefully the next one's going to be a coupe anyway.
See, everybody is in love with the coupes. I prefer a hatch. That's just me. I love a hatch.
I'm a hatch man too, but I've had five Fox body Mustangs anyway. I've had 6 if you count my my little LTD 4-door that was a Fox. But I've had 5 of them, and all 5 have been hatches. I've never had a coupe. I've always wanted a coupe. But I am more a hatch person.
Yeah, I'm a hatch guy, man.
But
Go ahead.
I want an 85, 86, not exactly like, but the same model as RJ had, his orange one, just not orange.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not an orange guy. I can't do orange.
That car looks good. I just want to paint my own car. Yeah.
It's good it's good to look at and somebody else to own, but I can't do the orange car.
No, me, it would be green.
See, I'm a Bimini blue. I love Bimini blue.
Yeah, I love Bimini blue. I've always loved
the car. That color right there is it's one of those rare colors, man. There's not a lot of them around. But I fell in love with it back in the day when they first started putting it on Fox bikes.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. There's a few colors that come and get me too, for sure. But I'm a sucker. I like the Fox bodies that have the colored belt stripe, like what Paul the Fox was showing us, the black one, or like mine. Mine has the green one.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because everybody got rid of that shit in the early 2000s.
Yep. Where you at? There you are. You fixed to go outside.
Saban's like, y'all are putting me to sleep with your Fox body talk.
You know what?
Only because he wants one and he don't have one.
Drew pushed his live from Wednesday to Thursday. Okay, fine. Paul the Fox is on. Then he pushed it till tomorrow. Who's live tomorrow?
He's on.
Well, I got news for him. He ain't gonna get nobody tomorrow because Funky's live.
Yeah, he'll get a few, but not people that loyally come to Funky's.
I feel like someone should tell him that he should probably do it on Saturday or Sunday if he doesn't want to have an empty house or impede on anybody.
He'll figure it out.
Actually, Thursday's a really good day because he can go right after Paul the Fox because nobody else goes on Thursdays.
Yeah, but he tries to get in. He tries to start at 9, and Paul doesn't necessarily always kill it at 9 religiously, but he does usually kill it right around then. So
yeah.
I don't know why. Well, if you're gonna close it down, then I'm gonna leave my phone in the house then.
Well, all right, Sublime. Thank you for having me up. I'm gonna try and get some sleep. It's already late here.
It's the same time there it is here, 1:30 in the morning.
Yep, and I'm up at 7, so I need to get to bed. So you boys have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
I'll still be sleeping when you work, so that makes you feel any better.
That's good, man. No worries. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, you too, buddy. Take care, Sublime. Later, guys.
Take care, buddy.
Yep.
Wood Metal Garage. If you're not sure if you're still in here, take care, Woody. No way. And 2 people. I don't know who the other one is. You all have a good night. Take care, guys.